Hello.
Today I'm here with Amy from Crafting with Amy.
Alright.
And yeah, I just botched that. I don't know what to say.
Right. I know. I'm always
Every
just
time
like,
I do like an intro or something, I'm like, hey guys, welcome to my stream.
right. I'm like, good morning or good afternoon or good evening.
Let's wait for some people to come in.
Oh, hi, Pets World.
It's playing on my computer. There we go. Hey, Pets World.
My slip stitch. Yeah, okay. Right? Yeah. Keep forgetting where I'm at in this little, like, repeating pattern that I'm doing.
So I don't know if anybody was on my stream last night, but I'm almost done with the melting pots. I have this body. Well, I have this body sewn. This one's almost done, and then I have 3 more that I have to sew. I was up till like 4 in the morning making these, so I was like tired.
I know when I was going to bed at like 12 something, I had already like slept on the couch a little bit, and then when I woke up, you were like getting off live. Hi, Chris. Tried to crochet a star, but it turned into a butterfly. Well, look, Pets World, my star looks like this, the one that I did the other day for the tree. I mean, it looks more like a flower to me, but I'm hoping the second one's going to be a little more star-like. We'll see.
I have a stupid idea, and I'm gonna run it by you first.
What?
What if, on top of everything else I have going on, I make a 6-day star blanket right before Christmas?
Oh God, that's a lot, girl. Can you not wait? You could wait. What if you wait until after Christmas and do it like between the like 25th and the first kind of timeline, so that it's like a New Year's star blanket.
A New Year's blanket. I could do that because that's right after my market too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because since it's a star, it could be like New Year's. I feel like, you know. Oh, hey MJ.
Hey guys.
Yeah, aren't her little melting pot's cute?
Thanks.
So creative too.
Yes, this is the pattern that I wrote. This is the only pattern that I wrote, and probably will be the only pattern I ever wrote. But I want to release it on my Etsy shop one day, but I want it copyrighted before I actually do it.
I don't blame you, because you don't want somebody else to start selling them to the melting pot.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
I'm excited because they are launching it in another restaurant this week, which is insane to me.
That is so good. That's so awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks. I wanted to make a little snake for every subscriber. I had 5 rows or something. I don't know, because I'm not the best at it.
Aw.
I've seen like those blankets that people make for every follower that they get. And then like it's a stitch per follow.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think it's
I'm trying to think what else I've seen. I've seen people just make a long chain. I've seen a lot of little things like that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Pets World. Something like that would be cool. Especially since you had to start over, unfortunately, with your channel. So.
Oh.
I know she had like, I forgot, 2,000 subscribers or something. She had a lot of subs.
Can I ask why you had to restart?
I think it was something with her age and the fact that she's like 13 and YouTube was like, you're too young, or your email, something with her email or being too young or something like that. Which
Interesting.
I don't quite understand because I don't really know the rules.
I thought it was 13.
That's what I thought too, but I can't remember. It was something with her email too, and I can't remember if it was she made it when she was younger, or maybe she can explain, but it was something like that.
I actually get that too. Well, with my reacting video to like my old videos and stuff, it blocked the comments on there because I had a child in the video.
Yeah.
So like, and I was 12, 13 in that as well.
Yeah, it will.
So they block all my comments, and like even on all my old videos, I can't see the old comments that I used to have.
Oh wow, yeah. Chris says, I'm never buying another pattern on Etsy again. Oh Oh no, Chris, is it the corner to corner pattern that you're talking about? You're having the fight with? She sent me something yesterday, and she was like, "Can you help me understand this?" And I looked at it, and I was like, "What the heck?" And then I realized I looked at it longer, and I was like, "Oh, that's a corner to corner pattern." And I've never done corner to corner before. And I was like,
Never done
sent her
that.
a video about it, and she was like, "Oh my god, that's intense." So I wonder if that's what she's talking about.
What is corner to corner?
Yeah, her email or something. The email said I'm too young to have an email without a parent supervision, and I have parent supervision, so I don't know. I don't know, something like that. Yes, okay, it is the corner to corner pattern. She's so frustrated with. I know. I wish you could like preview a piece of the pattern before you bought it.
Hmm.
That would be nice, but I kind of understand. But just a little bit, like just a couple rows, like 3 rows. I don't care, something, just to give you an idea of how they write the pattern and what you know what I mean.
Right.
That would be nice
I
because
want to get into writing patterns so bad, but I just don't know what to do. Or like, I feel like it's so easy to copy off of somebody else's pattern.
it is. Yeah, I know, and I feel like I don't want to accidentally like. It's also because I could easily modify patterns and be like, this is,
Yeah.
but that's not how that works. And like, what if I want to make something similar to this? I'm afraid in my mind I'm still gonna end up making it too close to theirs.
Hmm.
you know, I'd have to really think of something original, and then like you do in the melting pots, like nobody's doing that, so it's easy to like, or not easy, but it's easy to not copy somebody. I guess is what I'm trying to
Right.
say. Yeah. So.
I haven't seen this yet, so on
Mhm.
anybody's thing.
Oh
So
no, your chicken's tail is bleeding.
I
Did he
bought a
get
bag of
poked at?
polyfill. I bought a bag of polyfill and it exploded on me.
Oh no!
Like a huge ball of it.
Oh my god. You need to put it in like a trash bag or something, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I got one of the big boxes of polyfill, and I've had it for months, and it's still going.
Is Nightbot a real person? No, Nightbot is not a real person. It is an AI generated bot that like I schedule different messages on just to help people like stay engaged in the stream.
Oh, that's a good idea too, MJ. She said I put it in an old pillowcase, the stuffing,
Oh, interesting.
especially for those bag sizes. That would work.
Hmm. I bought a 2 pound bag this time. I've been flying through my polyfill, and I'm like,
Do you
I was.
stuff yours like really well too? Like
Mhm.
some people lightly stuff, and some people like heavily stuff. You
The
know.
pots I lightly stuff, like as light as I can without it
Hmm.
being all splotchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everything else I try and get it to be like more keeping its shape.
Yeah, yeah. I try to make it where when you squeeze it, it's not gonna like completely lose its shape.
Yeah. I was debating on buying a 5 pound box, but I didn't. They were 30% off at Joanne. So I was like, I think it was gonna be like 25 for a box of 5 pounds.
Yeah, there you go. I can't even remember how big the box is that I got. I don't know if I still have the actual box it came in. I just have the bag. I think I don't know, but it's like as big as like a regular size trash bag full, pretty much. We need to encourage Amy to start. I am gonna start it, Goof. Told you I've got to
Maybe
go
it
to the
does.
security office. It's just the holidays right now, Goof. Anyway, oh, the corner to corner thing, Chris. I was going to tell you that Holly Anna is a YouTuber, and I know she's working on a video about corner to corner. And so don't lose all hope just yet. She is really good at explaining things, and she's done like a lot of little shorts and things about crochet, and she's great at explaining. So hopefully her video maybe can help you out with the corner to corner thing when it does come out. It was the only Saints pattern you could find. I bet you could do a tapestry, Chris. You could learn to do a tapestry. That might be easier.
And she's like Tunisian crochet for that or something.
Yeah, you can do that too. And then I think you can do it with just singles too if
Mhm.
you know how to do it. It's something about turning and doing it that I don't understand, but I've never looked into it. But maybe you could do that because I know there are websites you could take like the image of like the Saints logo and put it
Mhm.
on and it would pixelate it for you. And you could do it like that, Chris.
There's a girl on TikTok that I used to watch. Her name's Hooked by D. She made this area code hat beanie.
Huh?
So she took the numbers and then put it on like a pixel thing.
Mhm.
And then she made her own pixels to like put the stitches into her hat. And then she
Yeah,
made her own hat design.
that's so cool.
And she also made one with her name in it too.
Oh, that's cool. That is really cool.
I got 3 bodies done.
Oh yeah, three little bodies. You want to do grid crochet? Yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about, Chris. Is like, I mean, MJ is like the tapestry, like grid. I don't know what other you would call it, but it's basically where you like one stitch at a time, choose whatever color coordinates to the image that you're working on, and it makes a picture kind of thing. Kind of like your diamond art, Chris. You know, like one little thing, one little bead makes a image in the end. You put all the different color little beads, and but they're just different color stitches. And I don't think that one is as hard as corner to corner. I don't know, but I don't think it's as hard as corner to corner. But that's been getting popular. I've been hearing about it, but I don't know anything about it.
I saw something about it on like a Facebook page, and that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been slowly seeing a lot of like shorts and stuff with the C2C, corner to corner. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's corner to corner. Pixel crochet. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not sure exactly what to call it either, MJ. I forget. Other than I think when it's done, you call it like a tapestry, right? I don't know. Has anyone else seen Hollyana's video where she made some sort of armor out of bottle caps? Yes, I have seen that. And she just makes the weirdest facial expressions.
I have a new YouTuber. I need to try and check
I
that
do
out.
that too. One time when I was in like fifth, I think I was in like fifth grade, this guy was like, "Why do you move your eyebrows so much when you talk?" I was like, "Dang, sorry, I'm expressive." It was
So
funny.
Hollyana?
Yeah, Holly Anna. She does a lot of like little like crafty things, but she also does some like crochet stuff. And her like 60-second like magic ring tutorial is pretty good, and like how to do your second row and stuff like that. They're pretty good. So I have pretty good hopes for her corner to corner video.
Nice. Let me pull it up so I remember.
Yeah, it's spelled Anna, Auna. Because I always want to go Hollyanna, and I'm like, nope, it's not it. Figure it out now because I bought the pattern. I have to at least try it, or it will drive you nuts. Yeah, I know. I would be the same way if I paid for the pattern. I'd be like, I gotta try
Oh, no, sunflower. She's pretty.
it. Right? She's sweet. I bet she seems like a really sweet girl. You just subbed to her. Good. Like I said, I know she's been talking about that video coming out, so hopefully soon, Chris.
Yeah, just subscribe to her.
Stay tuned.
Nice. I like her channel art and her profile picture. They're very aesthetic.
I know. She calls her subscribers her sunflower family.
Oh.
Yeah. She does like gardening and stuff too, so it makes
Yeah, I wanted to do something like that, but with like mushrooms, but I don't know like I don't know like what would I call my subscribers?
right.
Friends.
Mushies? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Like I wanted to have a mushroom theme on my channel, I
Yeah,
guess. So
yeah, yeah. That would be cute. Like a MySpace page, but with like mushroom theme. You could design your page.
yes.
It's really days. So far, my nails aren't bothering me crocheting, so that's good. Because I didn't crochet much last night.
I wish I could get my nails done, but I work in a kitchen, so they won't let me.
Mine, I do mine myself, but they usually don't last that long because I'm rough on them, and I'm always washing dishes here and at work, and so it's like, and always cleaning and stuff. So
The goal is to not work in a kitchen here soon, so I might be able to get my nails done. I know I was talking to MJ yesterday about like her doing my nails, and I was like, I need to come down there and get my nails done.
right,
Like I gotta get out of the kitchen first.
exactly. Don't blame you. I don't. And like, I don't know how people do it with like the textured nails with like all the stuff on them. I'm like,
Oh
nope,
yeah.
nope, not with what I do. Nope. I mean, I suppose you could have a nail brush and clean them every time you wash your hands and you scrub the tops as well as the undersides, but
Mhm.
eh, I'm good on that. And she sings. Wait, I missed something. Somebody
The
sings.
aquarium crochet nails.
Hollyana. Oh yeah, and Hollyana sings. Yeah. And she knits, but she started crocheting 20 years ago. That's right. That's right. You have to have this done by Christmas. Oh no. I'm trying to think. Chris, when I get off, I'll send you a video about like the tapestry crochet. Maybe you can figure that out before Christmas. I'll look it up. So maybe you can do like a oop, Arthur, you're gonna climb right up those stairs and knock
You
my
guys
knees
have
over.
any idea what I can crochet that's actually usable for something that's not clothes?
The only thing I can think of is a plastic bag holder. Um, or a koozie. Or
Yeah, definitely bags. There's a market bag pattern that Passionate Kelsey does. Check that out because that is a very easy, fun pattern to do.
mm, it is, and it's just like chains and slip stitches, basically,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out, Pets World. That's a good idea. The market bags are a good idea.
I also made like coasters and stuff like that when I started out.
Coasters. I'm trying to think what else is good and usable. I know there are probably some like if you look it up on YouTube Pets World, there are probably like some what do you call it? Not a collaboration, but like a bunch of different patterns put together in one video of useful items, useful crochet items. Like search that on YouTube because sometimes they put like 50 Christmas patterns or 50 useful, whatever. See if you can find something like that too.
I was doing that for my market. I was looking up like, oh, what can I make?
Right? I do that all the time. I'm like, what's new? What they got? I can't remember. There's one girl I really like who does that because she always links all the patterns and everything, and she tests them out before she recommends them. And I can't remember her name right now.
See, that's the thing. Some people don't test them before they recommend them, and I'm like,
I
that's
know.
actually really good.
Or they don't even put the links.
Yep.
And I'm like, wait, what? Or like where they got it or who made it or anything. I'm like, well, that's cool. The picture's cool, but like, how am I gonna make it? Yes, I do too, MJ. Those are fun to watch. Those videos.
Hey, Sheriff's here. Or Keegan.
Aw, yeah, I see them in your chat.
Good morning.
Morning. Let's see. All right, row 3.
My least favorite part is making the handles on these because it starts off with 4 single crochet in a magic ring, and I
Yeah.
cannot stand making 4 single crochet in a magic ring, and then it goes immediately into single crochet.
Yes.
Cannot
Yes.
stand it.
I had to do. I can't remember what something started. I think it was the other beaded trees. They started with a magic ring of 3.
Oh,
Like, oh god.
you're asking a lot of me.
Yes, exactly. I was like, dang it.
Oh,
Never
Merry
had even heard of that
Christmas.
before.
Yeah, after I do the pots, I have to start my ornaments up. Because I was thinking of doing, I saw the ornaments that you make with the actual balls in them. It looks easier than like, I'll show you the one that I made.
From my tree.
Where'd it go? Here's like a half made one, but
Yeah.
like I made them like that with the eyes on
Mhm.
them.
Yeah.
They're
They're
kind of time consuming.
yeah. I'm trying to think what's faster. I don't know if the granny square ones or the single crochet like all the way around them is faster,
Mhm.
but I can share the pattern with you. But I don't know which is faster though.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, the ornaments that I'm making are time consuming, and I don't have a lot of time. Like, I need to be able to make 10 in a day, so I need to
I think
find
I think
something.
I can make the single crochet one in like, and you're pretty fast, so you maybe can make it faster too. I think I can make it while I watch like a 45-minute TV show,
Okay.
at the most.
That saves
30
me some time
minutes.
because making one of those, I'm gonna be honest, I was so slow with it. It took me an hour and a half to make one of them. I
And you
don't
could,
know why.
I was going to say, you could also either, if you don't have the plastic balls, you could just make actual balls and then figure out like a top piece for it
Mhm.
somehow.
Yeah, I saw some of them at Walmart. They
Yes,
were
that's
pretty
where.
cheap.
Let me show you the box that I got because everybody's having trouble finding these for some reason. Right here, so I'll grab it. But I got this box and it has 12 of these like clear they're plastic. Some people could only find glass ones, but they're like plastic iridescent little
Yeah,
baubles. There's 12 and they're $5.
and those are like the big ones too.
Yeah, they're good size. They're like a good like classic kind of size, I feel like. And so they're $5 for 12, which is better than the Dollar Tree. So
Mm.
the
Yeah,
Dollar
that
Tree
was
was
about because on my prize wheel, one spin is $5, so I need $5 items.
there you go. Yeah, I think your wheel is cute. That's a good idea.
Thanks.
Kids will like that.
I
Even
hope
if,
so. But like my thing is, I need to be able to make enough product to be able to have the wheel,
yeah, yeah,
and I'm at a point right now where I'm just not there.
I understand. But you got it for when you can use it, though.
Right.
Is there a star on my cheek? It is a little star. I meant to put it higher up, but I accidentally put it a little low today. I still have them left over from Halloween, all these little tattoos, and I was like, I'm just streaming today. I'll put.
Is that I don't have anything like the Christmassy like headbands and stuff like that. I don't have anything. I don't even have a Christmas shirt.
Oh no!
I was like, I need to go out and get a sweater or something.
Right? I like your mushroom sweater though. Cute.
I was like,
Like,
this seems the most fitting for today.
right? I like the red mushrooms with the white spots.
You have 95 videos on your channel? Dang.
What?
More than me.
Right?
I've got a solid 3.
Same, I think.
Yeah, I'm filming a week in my life right now. So I'll post that tomorrow. But my iPhone storage just ran out, so I had to record one of the clips on my laptop. Kind of made me sad.
Aw.
The quality on my laptop is horrible.
The storage is okay right now, but that's only because I bought more iCloud storage. But I had no choice.
I think the one that I'm on is like $3, and then it goes up to like 10 after that. I was like, I don't want to pay $10 for storage.
Yeah, I think I'm on the like 3 one. So
It would help if I deleted like 5,000 of my pictures, but
me too. But I'm like, no, I don't
anything
want.
else.
It takes so much time to go through and delete just annoying. It's an annoying process
Uh,
when you have that many pictures, and I do. So. Here we
that's a lot of numbers.
go. You want to make some ear warmers. Oh, MJ, do you want to make the kind that just do like this, literally go over your ears, or do you mean like a headbanded ear warmer?
I like the ones where they like twist and then connect, and then
Yeah.
it goes like over your head. I like them.
Yes, yes, yes. Those are cute. I was seeing a cute little pattern for those the other day that uses the Bernat velvet yarn that I have a lot of. So I was like, I might have to make some of those.
Ananya, welcome to the stream.
Yes, welcome.
I asked my mom for a Centra this year for Christmas.
Ooh.
So hopefully I'll get that knitting machine and then be able to make some beanies quickly.
Yeah.
Because I suck at making them by hand, to be honest.
I don't like closing them up. That's hard. Like
Hmm.
making it look nice.
me see if I can. I had a girl yesterday. Well, actually, I don't know if I can say that. Well, she commented on here and said that these look like double crochets, and I was like, they're not. And then she kind of got like mad at me or something. She's like, well, they wouldn't be loose like that if they were half double crochet. And I was like, or I just used a bigger hook size.
Yeah. It's like I would
Just
trust the person who made it.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, well, unfortunately, it is half double crochet.
Right? Oh me, that's funny. Yeah, I know. I've had one girl tell me who also does crochet videos that people had come in there and they were like really kind of rude to her in the comments, like about how she was trying to teach or like talking about things and I was like, man, I didn't
I
never
was like,
thought.
out of anything in my life, I didn't think I would be arguing with somebody about crochet.
I know, right? I was like, wow, didn't expect that.
Everybody goes sub to Keegan so he can go live.
Yeah. Oh,
She,
you're close to going live. That's awesome. Let's see. Um, yellow? No, no, not yellow.
I've got several different size limbs from Walmart, so I want to make beanies and all kinds of stuff. Yes.
Oh, there you go. I've got this like square slash rectangle looms, some of those, but I could never remember how to get them started, and I couldn't find like a video at the time to like help me, so I stopped, and
Yeah.
then I started crochet, and so I have not touched them since
I think I'm ready to branch out into like knitting and other stuff. I'm starting to get there. I'm like, I want to learn.
then. I would love to learn at least a little bit of knitting, but for some reason I have this fear I'm just gonna forget like what I know about crochet if I do knitting. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm tempted to try it just for. It's like if I could knit a square, I'd be happy. You
I made all 5 of the bodies.
know.
They're all stuffed with cheese.
Aw, they're cute.
And now I have to make handles with 4 single crochet and a back of frame.
Mm.
I'm not looking forward to it.
You're trying to find your other phone. Let's see. Single crochet. No, slip stitch. Yeah, it's a single. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one. And then,
I was so worried I wasn't gonna get this done on time.
I know, but you did. Thankfully, you had a boost of energy and we were able to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to take the medicine in the morning, and I was just like, I think I'm gonna take it tonight. And I stayed up until 4 in the morning.
If I did that with my ADD medicine, the same thing would happen. So.
Hmm. Yeah, mine's for ADHD. That's why I was like,
Yep, there you go. Yep.
might as well.
Mine is weird. Like uh, mine wears off by like 12 o'clock, so I have to take it again, but like a lower dose after lunch.
Hmm.
And the pharmacist was like, "But this is time release," and I looked it up later because he didn't understand why I needed two, and I was of two different dosages, and he was like confused. And I said, "Well, this is how the doctor wrote it," and she literally told me like it's probably gonna wear off at lunchtime. Just let me know if it does, and it did. So anyway, I looked it up later and it was like, this is not a time release medication. I was like, oh, well, he just didn't know what he was talking about. So,
It scares me that pharmacists don't always know what they're talking about for stuff. 'Cause I'm like, I'm taking this medicine, and I could have serious problems if you don't know what you're saying.
right? Like somebody also needs to be checking to make sure too. Like I don't have interactions with other things or what, like,
Yeah.
so it is a little scary. But it was funny. I was just looking at him like, well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. The doctor wrote it. Like, because I hadn't been on like ADD med for a while, like a long time, and then I got back on it, which I'm thankful because I need it.
Well, I was on Strattera for a while,
I think I've heard of that.
and then they just put me on Adderall.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was like tweaking out last night.
Right. Yeah, I'm on like Vyvanse. I always want to say Vanganese. I don't know why. It's Vyvanse. Um, but
Yeah, I was on a non-stimulant and then I just switched to a stimulant, so that's why I'm like
yeah,
very.
getting used to it for sure is definitely like that.
They had to switch it to an
Doesn't
as
have to
needed
go.
because I was not taking my meds on time,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Because I was like, well, my doctor's like, why'd you stop taking it? And I was like, well, I thought I'm not in school. I'm like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
And then she looked at me and I was like, I know now that's not true. Um, and she was like, good. Because I just literally thought, oh, it's just about like me and doing schoolwork. I didn't understand all the other things with ADHD at the time.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I actually started mine first school and then realized like, oh, this actually impacts my whole entire life.
right? I'm like, oh, maybe I'm a little more like, sensible when I take this. Actually think about what I'm about to do before I do it. A little less impulsive, maybe.
Am I allowed to say Adderall on YouTube?
I don't know. I mean, it's a prescription, so I feel like it's okay.
I was
As long
just
as
thinking about
as long
that.
as you're not talking about like abusing it and stuff, I think it's okay.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that
I,
because I'm like on TikTok they're very sensitive about stuff that you can say. I
they
was like,
are,
oh
and
no,
they
you
are
can
on
do
YouTube, but I don't think it's quite as bad about things like that. I think too, and if it depends on how we're talking about it, I think is what it really depends on is how we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Which we're just talking about it as the fact that we take it in our experience, not that anything else. So, you know, we're not college kids over here trying to study all night. Well, you are a college.
I I was gonna say that's kind of what I did last night.
Right. But you know what I mean,
It was only one time, I promise.
right? It happens. It happens. If I forget and take my like lunch dose like kind of late, I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
Be up all night.
Yeah. But thankfully, it's like a lower dose, so it wouldn't be too bad. Because my husband takes it too, but he's on like a higher dose, of course, because he's a lot bigger than me.
I think my boyfriend needs ADHD meds. He's
Ah,
got undiagnosed ADHD, so he is wild.
he is wild.
Oh, I'm
Hello.
missing things. Hold
Hello,
on.
Junior Vibes. We are missing things, aren't we? We were just
I'm
chatting.
sorry.
Tag. Oh, okay. Tag. Tag, so you can
Mm.
find him. She can't find Keegan.
Hmm. There you go. I know I
Ta-da!
told everybody to subscribe and then I didn't say anything.
Right?
Sorry.
Oh, it happens. It always happens when you're doing it like something like this. You always inevitably like lose track of the chat for a minute. It happens.
Hey, JR Vibes.
Yes, hello. Thank you. I'll see if I can find the finished one. Here's one. Let me fix it. I need to. I wonder if I block it almost so I could like wet it and sort of put it down. But that's what it'll look like when it's done.
I love it.
Star on top. This one's got multicolored beads on it though, so it'll have like different color ornaments, so to speak, on it, or lights, I guess. I don't know. Ornaments or lights. I'm not sure what they technically would be. You can also do them like every other branch, which I haven't tried yet, which might also be.
I was
And
thinking like, oh, what is it called? Not like so the garland that goes on trees. What if you found a way to take like not like a pipe cleaner, but like a really thin yarn
Mhm.
and make like a type of garland?
Cute. That would be cute.
I feel
I
like
know.
in theory it would be cute, but I'm scared about the execution of it.
Yeah. I wonder. I know you can make like the spider web garlands and things,
Hmm.
but I don't know about like a Christmas garland. That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
That was one of the random brain thoughts of the day.
Right? ADD, it happens. I I want to make some more like micro crochet stuff too, but I just haven't
Mhm.
done it yet.
So you're starting to get into the micro crochet stuff?
Yeah, I enjoy it a little bit. It's fun. I've only done like a 1 millimeter hook. I haven't done any smaller than that. But I've made like little scarves for things and little granny squares, and I made a little tiny ghost. So I made a couple little things, and then I worked on a doily, which was like it's called the post mortem doily,
Mhm.
which a doily, is like the little lacy things you put on the table, like the old ladies have on their table. Um, and it's a skeleton in the middle, and then it's kind of shaped like a coffin. It has like this little frilly edge to it.
Hmm.
And I got as far as the skeleton and then the coffin shape, and then the little frilly part I messed my count up on, so I just stopped and was like, I'm gonna redo this at a later time because you can't mess up your count on those or it just screws everything up.
Mhm.
And so I got like over halfway done with it and got the whole skeleton done and everything and learned 2 new stitches and everything. But I want to make it again when I have some free time. I want to do it again.
That sounds really cool.
It's really cool. I've never seen a cool doily like that with a skeleton in it before. But the whole channel, I can't remember the channel name, but if you just search post mortem doily, you'll find it. And she makes a bunch of them with different skeletons and like ghosts in them and stuff.
Mhm.
So they're cool. They're really cool.
I love burning like my projects like this to get
Yeah,
all the hairs off of it, but it makes them smell so bad.
they do for like I feel like they do for a little while, and then I feel like I think it goes away.
Mhm.
But yes,
I
they
just
do
spray mine
smell.
with perfume.
I know. I thought about that when I was shipping. MJ, I made a bag for MJ, a beaded tote bag,
Mhm.
and I thought about it because I did that to her bag, and I was like, I wonder if when she opens the box, it's gonna smell funny.
Yeah, every time I ship a package, I spray it with perfume. I'm like, we're gonna make sure this smells good.
I'm I was tempted to throw a dryer sheet in with the scarves I made the other day, but I didn't just in case the little kids had allergies or something.
I never thought about that.
Just because they're kids, especially. But well, it depends. You do what you want. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying the only reason I don't do that something like that because I've considered it. I've
Mhm.
considered like spraying a little Febreze, something just something. But
Yeah, I am
I
also
can't.
very concerned about like pet allergies and stuff too. I always have to like label like made in a pet friendly home.
Yes, yes. I'm always like, I make it with pets. They're around. I do lint roll it, and sometimes I'll even wash it first, depending on what it is. But it's
If you
still
find any
was
cat
made with
hair, I'm
pets,
sorry.
right?
Like I'm sorry if there's a cat hair in there, but
I know MJ's bag was black, so I was like, woohoo! Lint rolling the crap out of that thing. It didn't smell bad to me. Good, MJ. I'm glad. I figured it didn't because I had waited like a day or two after I had finished like burning the whole thing, I think, but still.
how many more melting pots do you have to make? So I finished this one. And I have four more that need the little handles on them, and I'll be done with them. So I'm very excited to finish them because I love the pattern. I love that I made the pattern. It's just time consuming, especially with the market prep going on. So, but it's for the children. It's for the charity.
That's right, which is awesome. So cute. So cool. St. Jude is such a good charity too.
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to do like I remember posting, I think a couple months ago, I wanted to do 50 or not 50, 20 beanies for the homeless
Mm-hmm.
shelters. I could not get it done because then
Oh,
everything started coming at me all at once, and I was like, oh, I can't do this.
well, if and when, which hopefully you don't end up with too much spare time, um, then maybe you can do them in your spare time.
I definitely want to do that by next year, though. It's like I wanted to do something like contributional to something this year.
I do
And
too, and I don't know what to do. I think let me. Somebody told me about something. I wrote it down in my iPad. Let me see. It's like a thing you can make blankets for, but I think you have to make them specific um, sizes. Like they have to be so many inches by so many inches or what. Oh no, where is it? Go to my notes. Okay.
I just thought of this, which is so funny. I want to make hats and beanies and stuff for the homeless, but I'm also the type of person who hides from the Salvation Army guy in the store.
Ringing the bell. My husband hates the guy that rings the bell.
I like hide from them. I'll literally walk to the other side of the store so I don't have to like see them.
I know it does make you feel uncomfortable. Like I feel obligated to give them money, and I
Yeah.
don't. But you do, and I at least usually I feel bad when I walk in the store and I'm just like hello, and then when I walk out, I usually give them like $1. But I feel bad like if I don't, I try not to like make eye contact if I don't.
I just well, this happened like the other day. They were like hello and like stared at me, and I was just like hey,
Oh, yeah, I know,
sorry.
right?
Like unfortunately, I don't carry cash on me. I always just use my
Yeah,
phone.
right. Which is
So I was
very.
like I'm sorry.
Let's see. Boggy Creek is apparently a thing that you can do to make blankets for kids. I'll have to
Okay.
look into that. Google it, Boggy Creek. But I want to do too. There's a thing called I don't know if I told you knitted knockers, which is like for breast cancer
Mhm.
survivors that have had mastectomies. So they're like prosthetics, prosthetic breasts, basically. But you have to make them out of certain materials so that they're comfortable against their skin and scar tissue and stuff. Um, and they have a specific pattern. And I'm part of like a Facebook group, but there's still not like a lot of information in that group, so I still have to like figure that one out.
Right. I have
But
a doggy hair in my dairy cow. I grabbed all my tweezers. I grabbed my tweezers the other day and tweezed out all the tiny black hairs.
oh, okay, that's funny, right? Well, the other good thing about singeing it like you do is that also kind of takes care of some of the hairs too.
Yeah. I just don't like the microfiber looking stuff on the yarn as well.
Yes, exactly. Yes, the fuzzy fizz. It does. It makes it look a lot cleaner. All right. Just weave this in, and then I have one more tiny little row of things, and then we'll do a star on top.
I'm trying to think of what my next project should be because I don't have the ornament balls yet.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I'm supposed to be making stocking ornaments too.
Mm. How are you gonna do those? You're just gonna um, make them like a regular stocking, but tiny.
Yeah, basically. I found a YouTube tutorial that I'm gonna follow on there.
Oh, good. Because some people do like granny square stockings. Some people do all kinds of different ways they do their little stockings. So
There's granny square stockings.
yeah, you can. There's a way to take a granny square and make it into a stocking. I don't know if Miss Angie posted a video about it. She does it one way, and then I think there's another video on YouTube about granny square stuff too.
Okay.
But yeah, I might look into it just in case.
Yeah, I definitely will because I'm trying to like. I want it to look like obviously it's gonna look crocheted, but I want it to like have its own style to it, not
Yeah,
just look like a regular stocking.
yeah, I understand. That's one reason that I do like. Some people really don't like granny squares, but I kind of like them because to me, when you see one, you go crochet. Like you know that's crochet when you
Right.
see a granny square, you know. And so to me, I kind of like them. And because, you know, everybody and their grandma had one of those blankets that was made out of a million granny squares, you know, on the back of their couch or something, or hidden away somewhere that their great grandma made.
I think my great grandma has one from my great aunt.
Aw, right? Like every family's got one, man.
Right. I kind of want to steal the blanket now.
Right?
I'm like, I'm the one in the family that crochets. Let me have it.
I know, right? They should. They should let you. Because I'm always like, I didn't think about it when I was younger, but now when I look back on them, I'm like, gosh, how much work went into that blanket? And they're all like different colored granny squares
Yeah.
too, and they're all different, and they're all random, but it all is so neat and pretty. You know, like
Right.
how much time went into that. I don't know if we still have that granny square blanket. I'm thinking of right now. I hope so.
What
If
is
not,
everybody working on in the chat? I'm
yeah.
curious.
Are you doing anything now, MJ? Are you working on? I can't remember what you're. Oh yeah, your tote bag. That's right. You're working on your tote bag, aren't you? Chris was working on a lot of things. If she's still here, I think she was doing a unicorn, and she said it was turning out too big. And
If it's the pattern by Nicole Chase, it turns out gigantic.
maybe it is. I'm not sure. I have no idea which pattern she's using, but it might be. And I told her, she said she thought it was the yarn though. And I said, well, you know, there's another kind of yarn that's similar to like it's almost like an acrylic weight, but not quite. And it's called Petite Pearl, and it's by Loops and Threads. Oh,
It's huge. Ignore the nose on it. It was an embroidered
it's a
mistake.
trust me, I know how hard embroidery is. I'm not judging. But it's
Yeah,
cute colors.
if it was the Nicole Chase pattern, it turned out huge.
Yeah, you're working on a unicorn and a football. Yeah, there you go. And the footballs. That's right. We were talking about those footballs.
Is it like a crochet football?
Yeah, I'll have to show you. I have one. Let me get it. I made it for my husband because he loves it.
I'm curious.
And I finished my pickle, you guys, and I put the whites on his eyes, but then I boxed him up, so you guys won't get to see him again until after Christmas. He's my little crochet football. Hold on, let me fix his little mouth.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Those would be so good for like the Super Bowl and stuff.
I know. My mother-in-law was like, you need to make them in the local college colors and put like a little thing on there. And I was like trying to think how I could put a patch on there because I don't think ironing it onto chenille yarn would be very good.
Right.
But I guess I could sew on like a logo. I don't know. They'd probably be expensive to buy the little patches though to put on because they have to be licensed and everything. But I used the same yarn for the reindeer and the football.
I love that.
I got to think of more things to use this yarn on because I accidentally bought too much for these reindeer because I thought they were bigger than they are.
I love that.
So I need brown patterns. Wish I had bought too much pink or too much purple, but nope, too much brown. And yeah, I could make plants and make the dirt, but even making the dirt for plants doesn't take that much yarn. I want to make a crochet plant. I just haven't found the right one yet.
I messed up somehow, and now my needle's not coming through.
Yeah, it is. You're just using the chenille yarn to make it bigger. Yeah. Let's see.
There we go. I was like, it's not coming through.
Yeah, I used that Petite Pearl to make a teddy bear, and it came out, Chris, it came out a little tiny bit smaller than the velvet teddy bear did. So, not much, but just a little bit.
I'm making a reindeer, but it's going to be out of acrylic.
Ooh.
Of course, all my stuff is out of acrylic, but
I sometimes like to do patterns in acrylic before I do them with regular or with like chenille or something because I don't know, but it depends on what it is. Sometimes I like the fluffy, sometimes I don't. I like a little bit.
Yeah, the reindeer that I'm making, it has lights stranded around its antlers.
Oh, that's
so, and they're like crochet light bulbs.
Oh, that's cute. I can't wait to see that.
And it's going to be for my market.
Oh, that'll be cute. I still need to put the scarf on this one. I still need to make the scarf and put it on. It'll take up all this space right here. And I may put a pom-pom on the next one's nose because I'm not good at embroidery and I don't know, I'm not that happy with it. And I was worried about the antlers making them because I didn't know how I was going to like join these little pieces and everything, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't much harder than joining two legs together, so it was fun.
I'm over here modeling. I'm like,
aw, they're cute. I
two
love the
down.
Look,
3 more to go.
No, I'm not gonna put cheeks on you, but I want to put cheeks on something. I just suck at it.
I told Austin to come say hi during the stream today, but
Aw.
he is knocked out in bed.
And Mac left, but he woke up. We woke up late this morning because normally we're supposed to wake up between like 5 and 6, and or I just wake up with him. I don't have to, but I do. And so he's supposed to wake up between like 5 and 6 or so, or 6:30 at the very latest. And we woke up at 7, and I was like, "Wake up!" And I kept having to like tell him to get up. And he did not want to get up out of bed this morning, so he just got to work. Like as I was like about to click the link to come join you, he was like, "I'm at work."
Yeah, my boyfriend, he'll sleep in as long as he can, and I'll like his alarms will go off and he'll sleep through them, and I have to literally like whack him and go, "Hey, like get up."
Yeah.
And then like after the third time I let him sleep. Because after that, if you're late for work, it's not my fault.
Right. I know. I feel you. I feel you.
It's an everlasting battle.
Right. I would be the same way. He can sleep so long. I can't do that. My body wakes me up at like 7 regardless. But him, he can sleep till like 3 p.m. just fine. Oh, he did not want to get up. Oh, yeah, we're good, Nightbot. Haha. I didn't want to get up. No, you didn't want to get up.
I can't get into the first stitch.
Oh, gosh, I hate that.
I'm like trying so hard, it won't work. Oh, there we go. And after pulling on it, I make the frayed mess.
Oh, no. Aw. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, well, we did stay up late, like I said, so that was kind of our fault. I guess that's why you didn't want to get up. Because, like I said, we were going to bed as you were getting off. And normally we should have gone to bed like at 10:30 or 11 or so.
Let's see.
But football was on, so he had to watch football, and then I got to sleep, and then
Austin was playing video games on the couch till 4 in the morning, and then I go downstairs and he's like passed out, like knocked out on the couch, and I had to like drag him upstairs. I was like, "Hey, let's go."
right, come on.
How many in pounds? How much yarn do you think you have?
Gosh,
Um, I don't know. That's a
right?
great question.
That is a good question, though. I don't know,
Um,
because yarn doesn't weigh that much, so
let me see
like,
how much one of my skeins is. So this is 1 pound. This is one of the big
oh, yeah,
skeins.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. It is.
I have a second pound.
Ooh, ooh.
Ah, I'm throwing
That's
things.
just near you. That's not even on the shelf.
Right.
So
I
many
have.
pounds. He says he thinks I have 10 pounds.
This is 6 ounces. So
So
wait, 3 of those makes a pound. I think.
wait,
No, 16 ounces. Basically,
yeah,
3 of them makes a pound. Kind of,
basically,
because it's 16 ounces.
sort of three.
1, 2, 3. So
Neat.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10.
Right? That's what he says. He claims I have 10. I can't believe that, Chris. You went to Joann's yesterday and not one single skein of yarn was on sale. That's wild. Your Joann sucks, Chris.
I'm sure you guys know that.
Because haven't you been before and they like didn't have something? Or was that Michael's? Maybe that was your Michael's. Never mind. Oh,
Look
what the
at the
heck? That
supernova
sounds
yarn.
ooh, I
This is
love
the
that rainbow.
supernova
What is the
from
rainbow one called? What is that?
Supernova Milky Way Galaxy.
Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think I saw that online. That's so pretty. I love that. I
I
thought you
honestly,
double stranded it. You didn't. It's just got white in it.
yeah,
Or did you? Oh, okay, okay.
I honestly saw Passion and Kelsey buy this exact skein, and I was like, guess I gotta buy it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. There's a fuzzy skein that I really want, but one thing about it is it's only like 30 yards per skein, first of all. And I don't know how many I would need. Second of all, it's a fuzzy yarn, and it's a really fuzzy yarn, so I'm terrified to work with it. But it's beautiful. It looks like to me like a Lisa Frank explosion. Like it's like hot pink and all the rainbow colors, and it's called Blacklight, and it's gorgeous. And I want it so bad, and I think it would make the cutest, fuzziest little teddy bear or something. I just think it would be adorable. but I'm terrified to work with it because it is that fuzzy yarn. And I used to say that only people that want to off themselves would work with that because
What?
that's what I told my husband. I was like, only crazy people use this. And now I'm like, but it's so pretty.
You got yourself into micro crochet. I don't know.
Right? I don't know. I don't know about not being able to see my stitches at all, though. That scares me. I don't want to have to mark every stitch. I know I could, but I don't want to. That sounds really tedious and annoying. To move a stitch marker every single time you make a stitch.
Right.
No. So maybe one day. And then I thought, well, maybe I could double strand it with something else. And maybe I could, but again, I don't know how much I need. And it's only like 30 yards in there, so that's nothing.
Only 30?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, it's just so fuzzy. They only put 30 in a ball.
Yeah, I see people make like cats and stuff out of it.
Yes. And I used to also say I didn't like it because it doesn't even look like crochet. And I kind of still agree with that statement. Like, why put all that effort into it if it doesn't even look like you crocheted it in the end? If
Mm-hmm.
it just looks like a regular stuffed animal. But I don't know. The yarn's just so pretty. I kind of want to buy it and just hold on to it for the day when maybe I could use it. But I don't know.
I'm hoping that I get all the Joanne gift cards for Christmas.
I
My
know.
family.
I told my husband, don't get me just Michael's gift cards because, like, now that I've discovered Joanne, there's no going back. Like, I like my Michaels still, but they have like the muted colors and like different brands. And then when you go to Joann's, it's like a rainbow.
Right. When I work with black yarn, I'll stick a needle in it the next stitch as I go so I can see it, especially when I do decreases.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Weston. Welcome to the stream.
hello. Yeah, that's a good idea. Never done that. Stick a needle in the next stitch. I try to just have really good lighting when I work with black yarn because the first time I worked with it, I was like, what the? Because I was like kind of in the dark and it was not, could not see anything. And so I was like, this is terrible. Why would people use black yarn? How did they use black yarn? And then once I got in front of a window, I was like, oh, not so bad. Proper lighting is key for black yarn. I want to make another pink one, but I want to do it after Christmas probably because that's just something I can make in the wintertime. And I want to make a snowman, but I'll probably make it after Christmas because I can do that in January, you know?
There's a crochet along video of a snowman, and he's very cute. I'll send him to you.
Aw,
But I'm making it for my market as well.
sounds cute. Because
So I made two Grinch.
Go ahead.
I made two Grinches, and they
Uh-huh.
both sold. They both were from my market, and they both sold on my Etsy shop.
Aw.
So I have to make two more.
Oh no. Well, good, but oh no. They are cute. I would like to make a Grinch one day too, because I love the Grinch. I love the Jim Carrey Grinch. That was my favorite.
Let me see if this is long.
Your lighted crochet hook helps so much. I bet with the black yarn. Yes. You like the lighted crochet hook, and this other girl that I know really recommended the lighted crochet hook, but I don't know. I haven't like bit the bullet on it yet. But like other people have recommended it, and then I've heard other people hate it because it only points the light exactly where your hook is pointing, and other reasons they don't like it. But
Weston said, "What did you guys do today?" I woke up and I'm crocheting.
right. Yep. Pretty much. Woke up, sent my husband to work.
I'm
Cleaned up a
very
little.
upset because I did not get coffee yet, but
Aw.
that is my fault for staying in bed till the very last second.
This is all the coffee in the world that I have left. I've got to get more. Because my coffee maker is broke. I need to get my husband to go through it, and my espresso maker too. I need to get him to like clean out the tubes or like take it apart because the water's not going through it. So I'm scared it's gonna like explode on me if I try to use it. So I wanted to clean it out.
I used to use the $15 Walmart ones, the coffee maker that they had there,
Yeah.
and I was always so scared that it was gonna like explode on me.
Right.
But it got me all through college, so or through the college that I did. Because now I'm in college again.
Yeet. To start your tote bag, but it's 25 degrees and your yarn is all the way in your craft house. Oh gosh.
We got a lot of emojis in the chat.
Okay, you're gonna have to bundle up and brave it, girlfriend.
There we go.
For the love of crochet. Thank you. I was like, what the heck? I couldn't see anything.
Trixie.
Hi, Miss Angie. How are you?
Hey.
Let's see. Is that the right stitch there? Single.
I was gonna say so many people just joined.
No, yay. Yes. I know. I was gonna message you, Chris, and update you about Miss Angie, and I forgot to do it. Because Chris was the one who told me you were in the hospital. She saw it before I did.
I did see that video. Are you doing okay?
I think, yeah, she's good. I was gonna say, I think when I saw her, she went live yesterday for a little bit, and she said she was doing better, and she was all hopped up on her steroids and feeling a little better. So I'm glad. All good. She just threw yarn in your window.
Oh, thank you.
She's the one I stole that from, and I think she might have got it from somebody else. I can't remember. Somebody else taught her it too.
All right, I finished another one.
Yay! Aw, melted.
2 more to go.
Ooh.
Like on a countdown. I'm so close.
Right. All right.
I was thinking of putting them in one of my big poly mailers.
Down here.
Let's see if 5 of them.
Oh yeah, you have the pretty poly mailers too.
Yes. I got these poly mailers from You Pack and Ship. Not sponsored.
Right. Not sponsored, just love it.
Yes.
Sorry, Christmas tree, you're gonna have to be sacrificed for a moment.
Yay, 5 of them can fit in here.
Sorry, I need this extension cord so I can plug my phone in a minute. All right, there we go.
Thanks, MJ.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I got those ones, and then trying to find the other ones. I have these are my small ones. They're like little flowers. And then my big ones are, if I can pull it out, what are these called? Little
Dandelions, I think?
yes, dandelions. So these are my big ones. I don't know what I'll ever use these for, but I bought them.
So do you ship your plushies and everything in those, right?
Yes.
I get scared too. I always ship mine in a box.
So I was doing bubble mailers for a little bit, but then I realized when I was buying them, they were $2.50 for one. And then it was so expensive. Like I bought them from like even from Walmart and the post office or whatever, they're like $2.50 for one.
Yeah.
One of these poly mailers, I think it was like 8 cents per one. I bought 100 of them for $6.
Yeah.
So the amount of money it's saving me to use those, I was like, I need to do that.
Yeah.
But that's actually I got the company off of Passion Kelsey's video. So that's the company that she uses. So that's why I'm like, I think I trust it. I hope so. I mean, she's got her own business, so I was like, might as well try it.
Right. Hopefully she's not recommending crap, and so far, no. So
I haven't gotten any complaints from my orders yet, so.
Right, there you go. Good. Well, that's awesome. I wondered about that because I told my husband one day, I was like, she ships in the bags, and I never thought about shipping my plushies in anything other than a box. Just, I don't know why, I just never have thought about it. And it would depend on what it is, I guess, but I've just never even considered it. Usually I use like recycled boxes, but still, I'm sure I'm also still paying for the weight of that box and, stuff like that.
Let me see if I can put the link in the.
Oh, Angie, yeah, I was gonna say Angie wants the thing again.
Pack and ship. So they're called poly mailers. So they're the thin ones.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
So no bubble wrap inside.
Yes. So there's the link to that. Let me pin that. There we go.
Gotta finish my nails later. They're just green. I want to put a red heart on it for the Grinch.
That would be really cute because it's like a Grinchy green.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do with my toe. I mean, I did that with my toes. I just needed it with the red heart because I wasn't patient enough last night for the heart to dry because I do it like my nails are polished obviously, but then I do the painting with like acrylic paint and then I have to let it dry and put a clear coat over it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to wait for it to dry, so I didn't do it.
That's funny.
I was impatient. I was like, screw it, I'll do it later.
Of course, Angie.
Aw, the Grinch, that's right. Miss Angie loves the Grinch too, but I found out she likes the classic Grinch movie. And or not, I guess it is, I don't know if it's a movie or show really, because it's only 30 minutes, but, or less, but I like the Jim Carrey one personally. I watch it every
Let
year.
me see which one I like because I need to see who Jim Carrey is because my brain cannot put a name to it.
She likes the old fashioned cartoon.
Okay, yeah, I like the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah, that one's my favorite. I love that one.
My brain was just not picturing what was happening.
Right, I know I'm the same way sometimes. I'm like, I cannot remember who you're like. Who is that? Like the name sounds familiar, but like who? So I gotcha.
Putting the hook in the first stitch is making me want to scream.
Mhm. I gotta send Miss Angie the 2 songs that have her name in it. But Miss Angie, just know, listen, when I send you these songs, don't think one of them's a little like one of them kind of alludes to the fact that Angie in the song is a little out there, okay? I'm not saying you're out there. I'm saying that it's a song and it's got your name in it, and so I sort of think about you when I hear it, okay? But I'm not saying you're the woman in the song. But I'll have to send it to you
It won't come out.
on Facebook.
Can't get it.
Uh-oh. Alright, we're almost done with the last riffle. I need to make my little star to go on top. I need to make 2 stars, really. I'll let you guys pick in a second the lighter yellow or the dark yellow yarn because I don't know. I used the lighter yellow the first time, but then my husband said maybe the darker one would make it stand out better. I don't know. So I'll let you guys pick in 1 second. The yellow, light yellow yarn is actually the yarn that I got from my grandma.
Aw.
She gave me a bunch of acrylic yarn, and because she used to do a lot of like needlepoint and stuff. She didn't crochet, but she did tons of like other things using yarn. So she has tons of yarn, and she gave me a big like giant trash bag full of acrylic yarn. I was like, oh my gosh, and it's all in great shape. And some of it's like old red heart, like you can see the labels on it, and like it's crazy like how old that yarn is, but it's in good shape. So I was
Yeah, my
thankful.
mom gave me all my yellows and blues
Aw.
in like a huge bag for it was old school colors and stuff, so
Yeah.
I was very glad she gave me that.
Yeah. Me too.
Angie, I am working on let me pull it up. They're little melting pots. I work at a restaurant called the Melting Pot, and I made actual plushies for my job. And we're doing a charity fundraiser right now for St. Jude. And so if somebody buys one of these pots for $15, then I donate $15 towards St. Jude. So that's where this comes from. Basically, they ordered 5 more of them, and they're gonna release them in a second restaurant this weekend. So they're due today. I'm trying to get them done last minute.
No, so Miss Angie, I will show you. Well, if I had one, I would show you. So basically, for this pattern, you make the base of the tree first, so like a cone shape, and then you make your little base piece, and then you crochet the top of the tree together to the base, and then you go back and add your ruffles. Like you have like 5 different rounds where you've done back loop only stitches. So you mark your front loops and then you go back into those front loops and put your ruffles and add the beads as you go doing the ruffles. So that's how this one is. And you can do it with beads, without beads. You can make it all green. You can do it and make the tips, the ruffles white where it looks like snow on the tree. Um, so there's all different kinds of ways to do it. All right. Let me weave this in and make a star.
Which color did you go with?
I don't know yet. Let's see. Let me show you guys. Let's see. So this one still has the label on it too. I didn't actually take it off. This one's just super value, 88-cent DuPont acrylic. Okay, so we have the light yellow and we have the dark yellow to go on our tree. When I did this one, I did the light yellow.
I think the dark yellow kind of gives it a contrast.
Okay, that's what my husband said.
Yeah.
Dark yellow. MJ says dark yellow. All right, I think dark yellow is probably going to be the winner then. What do you think, baby boy? Yeah. Hold on, baby. No, you can't. Hey, you can't go up outside by yourself. No. Where you go? Okay, hold on. Don't knock my beads over. You want some attention for a minute? Okay.
Oh, my mom has one of those ceramic trees.
Yes, it does look like those. I want one of those one day. They're not a whole lot of vintage Christmas things that I'm into, but for some reason over the past year or two, I'm like, I want one of those. Yes, but they do. They remind me of those too, Miss Angie. I totally agree. Where are you going, baby boy? Hey, be good, okay? Yeah. You want to sit in mommy's lap? You can sit in mommy's lap. Let's weave in our ends. Can we do both? Can we do both together? He's like, no, mommy. Okay, I'll pet you for a little bit. Yes, he says hi. All right, Chris, I'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you for coming. 88 cents. Yep, I know. 88 cents. Mm-mm-mm. Those were the days, huh? 88 cents for a thing of yarn.
I wish.
I know it. My grandma would be horrified at yarn prices today. Just horrified. What are you doing, baby?
I am struggling so hard with this one.
Come here. Can you sit beside me? I would love it if you would sit just right here beside me so that I could also crochet. Yes. Don't hit me. We asked the vet the other day, we were like, why does Arthur make this weird sound? And he started doing it at the vet. And so we said, why does he do that? And he said, oh, it's just like a vocalization. And we were like, oh.
He's just talking.
Yeah, he's just talking to you. Like, oh, didn't know that. Hey. Yes, you're gonna put up with mommy doing her crochet? Or you just move over? Yes, you are.
$9.49 per skein of yarn back in my day.
Right?
See, I'm just buying the acrylic, so on top of that, like, the plush yarn and stuff, going up to, like, $10 a skein.
Yeah, and the Bernat blanket yarn can sometimes be like $12, $13.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm buying that stuff on sale. Which I pretty much always get stuff on sale for the most part. Unless I have to have it right then I'm getting it on sale. And they had all this acrylic big twist at Joann's, and I was so excited because they had so many pretty colors. And they even had a really pretty like skin tone color that I almost got, but I didn't need it because I've never made like a doll, but it would be perfect for it. But I took a picture just in case I ever need that color because it was nice. All right. Good. He's actually letting me crochet while he's in my lap. Usually he has to be beside me because he doesn't, well, it's because my yarn's not touching him, that's why. He hates it when my yarn like taps him. I'm just gonna sew it a couple times, baby boy, and then we'll make our little star. go on the tippy top. And then mommy's got to make one more of these, I think. One, two. Where's the other one? There's a third one around here somewhere. Oh, there it is, three.
So how are you getting your orders through?
So I usually get them either through Facebook or through Instagram. Or a couple of times I've had people contact me from like seeing YouTube and then they'll like send me an email or whatever. So that's how I'm currently doing it, or in person. But like I said, I've got to get. So I was supposed to get my social security card. It was supposed to come in the mail, and it didn't ever show up. So I have to go back down there because they're never going to answer my phone call. So I'm going to have to actually go back down there and be like, "What happened?"
Right.
So I've got to do that before I can set my thing up.
Another one done.
And it's inconvenient. Oh, yay! And it's an inconvenient time right now around the holidays to go. So I've got to figure it out. I wish I had figured it out earlier, but oh well. Got our whoopsie. A little notification popped up. So we got our little tree done.
Welcome to everybody joining the stream.
Yes. All right. I think I'm gonna unplug my mic and then. Oh, I have a question too. Let me unplug this first so I can plug my phone in. Okay, there we go. So I have a question. Do you know what those buttons are over there on the side of the screen? I know one is the rotate, flip cameras. I know one is the mute button. But do you know what that other button is with the blue dot and the little like wand?
So that one is for filters. So
Uh,
if you,
I
it's
thought
for
that's what it was, but I
it's
didn't
for
know.
retouch. So like you see how my face just kind of like got brighter.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It just like,
I was scared to touch it, so I didn't
and
know what it.
then the little camera one is a um it's for highlights for your live streams. So you can actually
Oh,
make videos out of them and like post a separate highlight.
oh, okay. Cool.
So like I just tap the button, it saves an unlisted highlight, and then you can go back into your channel and then like post it if you want and edit it.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I saw that button the other day with like I guess the filter button, and I saw it pop up, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And then I thought, "Is that filters?" Because somebody asked me one day, they were like, Why are you using a filter?" And I was like, "I'm not." And then I was like, "Wait, you can do that?"
Yeah. Yes, I love burning my crochet as well. It definitely helps get the cat hairs out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's yarn on your face. I'm sorry. Bless you. You're just being the cutest. Stop it. Just stop being so cute.
My phone doesn't let me rotate. I can't figure that out.
That is
Uh,
weird, Miss Angie. Because I know normally you're supposed to do it before you start, but I don't know, I think. But I don't know why it won't let you flip it the other way because I know you said you tried one time and it still came out the wrong way. Where's my pattern? Where's my pattern? Oh, I can show you
and
the video.
so like
Yeah.
we're doing a vertical live stream right now. I don't think you're able to rotate your screen.
Yeah, I don't think you can with this one. Yeah. Here's my pickle, you guys, that I finished with the whites on his eyes. Sorry,
He's so
Arthur's
cute.
me. But anyway, there he is. He's all
Yeah,
boxed up now.
when you go live on YouTube on your phone, you cannot go horizontal. You have to do a vertical live stream.
Arthur spilled my beads a little bit.
So, one tip, there's this it's a software called OBS. I use it to stream off of my laptop. So you can use that and then it'll make your streams vertical. But pro tip, it will not bring you as many viewers. It'll only bring in mainly subscribers who get notifications from you. Because a vertical live stream, you are like swiping through all the live streams and stuff on your channel. If you do it off of the horizontal, then it doesn't notify as many people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why I always go off of my phone because I get more bringing in.
Yeah, for sure.
YouTube is weird.
Right? It is. Let's see. I accidentally clicked the live button this morning on my iPad when I went to go make the post about coming here. And I was like, "Whoa, that camera is terrible. It is awful." I was like, "Good thing I'm not streaming on that." Where's the tree star? There's the pattern. Will you let me crochet?
Where's Angie?
Come sit down. No. You're gonna go
Yo,
sit
I need
down.
tips about making videos because that's my low point. I cannot do videos.
I think I'd be okay if I could get a good tripod, and that would help a lot. And then I could but I gotta get a good tripod first.
Videos just scare me. I don't know why. Like live streaming is so easy to me, but then making a YouTube video just scares me.
I'm the same way too. I don't think I can do a video of me. Like I can do a video of my hands, but I can't do a video of just me.
Yeah.
I tried when I went to Joann's for the second time. I made a little clip, right? Like, all right, guys, we're at Joann's and we're going in, you know? And I looked back at it. I was like, nope. I was like, I don't think I could do that. I'm too nope, can't do that.
I would have my boyfriend recording me in Joanne, and then somebody would walk by and I'd be like, put the camera down, like stop. Like,
Oh my god. That's
I have been on YouTube technically for 10 years, but I took a nice long 4-year break. So I I live streamed or I did YouTube for like 6 years when I was younger, and then I just started back up like 4 months ago, 3 months ago. So, but when I was younger, it was it was Minecraft YouTube videos. So, and that's the other thing is I used to do Minecraft YouTube videos. I could pop out a Minecraft live stream and video in a heartbeat.
right.
But that's why I was thinking of bringing gaming back onto this channel
Yeah.
just to be able to get more videos out because it's like, but I don't want to mix my like interests on a channel, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people are scared to do that, which I understand. Which I think I kind of am too, but I also called it crafting just so that I didn't have to do crochet all the time. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like crocheting with Amy. You know, so it left the door open for a little bit more. But I understand a lot of people are scared it's going to mess up their algorithms and everything.
I just don't do anything else. So I was like, bamboo crochet.
Star is really simple.
Welcome back.
Hello. Welcome.
I wanna. Oh, I didn't show you the glass eyes that I got. I don't know if you saw the video that I posted.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I did. I did see the little short. Yeah.
Yes.
They're pretty.
Little red cat eyes from what's it called? Glass Eyes Online.
Yeah. I
They have their own YouTube channel.
never heard of them before until I saw your video.
Yeah, they have a YouTube channel as well, but I don't know how frequently they post on it.
I like the purple sparkle in the eyes. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Shift them around.
I'm very upset because I did kind of lose one of the backs to them, so I have to. I have 2 pairs, so I'm like, yeah.
Are they like the sinker eyes where they have the really thick backs? Are they
It's really
Just
thin plastic. Like they're white, like those backings.
Oh, okay, like those. Sometimes you can, if you really want to, sometimes you can find them and order just the backs on Etsy or something.
Okay.
So maybe look if you're interested. Try to find some, because I have seen that before where you can just get the backs for eyes. So. Anyway, almost done with my little stir. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So I ordered those because I got an order for a devil goat. It's called a Baphomet. But unfortunately, the person who ordered it canceled their order basically. So I cannot make them, and I ordered the eyes already. So I think I'm still gonna make him and then post him, and because he's gonna look really cool.
That's the only thing I could ever think to use those eyes that have like the white pupils and stuff on. I'm like, what do people use those for? Other than that,
Yeah, either
I'm
that or I could make like a dragon.
yeah, that's true. Because the shop that I sent you, the Making Meowgic shop, she has a lot of beautiful eyes, but they have those white centers in them. A lot of them. And I'm like, I just don't know what I would do with them.
Right.
All right, star is done. I think I need to slip stitch it together, right? Yes, slip stitch somewhere. Slip stitch somewhere. Okay. Does that look right? I don't know if it looks
I'm so close. I
right.
just need to sew this on.
Aw, thank you, Miss Angie.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Andy.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
That's right. I hope you do.
You have a craft market. I'm jealous.
Oh, she does. That's right. It is today.
Let us know how it goes.
Yes, I bet she will on her Yarn Talk Monday video. I know she will. Let's see. Where are my needles? Needles. Right here. This magic ring wants to slip, so I'm going to sew it. Oh, I found out. Have you ever heard of the double magic ring before?
Mm. No.
So I've never done it, but I sent the video to MJ yesterday, and apparently it's a way to make your magic rings like, you know how some yarn they like slip and kind of want to open back up.
Yeah.
I think it's a way to kind of prevent that from happening. So that's interesting. I have to look into that.
Can you do that for like in a granny square?
I don't know, but I think that would be a good idea though.
Yeah, because my granny squares always open up.
Yeah, because I hate weaving in those ends right there in the beginning of doing a granny square. It's annoying. Sometimes I have to get my pliers out to like pull my needle through when I'm weaving in my ends. I literally have a pair of pliers dedicated for crochet because of that. Because of making this thing behind me, because I was weaving in my ends on this and I couldn't pull them through without a pair of pliers. Ooh, 3-day market. Ooh. I didn't know it was a 3-day market.
Angie, I know you have to go, but how do you find your markets in like a safe way? Because I find mine on Facebook not on Marketplace, but like on Facebook, and I don't trust like half of them.
Oh gosh, I've never thought about that before because that's how I would probably have to find them too. 'Cause the dumb lady that runs the farmers market in town and the one in the town next to me told me that nobody wants crochet anymore, that it's a luxury item, that nobody's going to buy beanies and baby blankets, which is not what I make in the first place because she never asked what I made. And then told me that it would be nice if somebody would bring back those bookmarks they used to make in the 70s. But
Interesting.
yeah, nobody's going to buy crochet. And I'm like, lady. Anyway, so she's just not it. So I have to go somewhere else, unfortunately.
Yes, I finished all 5 melting pots.
Yay!
So I'm going to bring them my own packaging to have my brand on it.
There you go. I want to get some little like business cards with like I've got some little like thank you very much for like supporting my small business cards, but I want some other little cards.
I need to get some like actual thank you cards. I got one that my thank you cards just say thank you on them, and then I handwrite a whole message.
Oh no, yeah, I know that's what I was doing, and I was like, oh, this is a lot.
They at least get my autograph, so.
Right.
Emily, other than when you first started, what is the worst thing you've crocheted? Like it just didn't come out the way you thought it was and looked bad. Let me see if I can find it.
Mine's probably an otter that I made that was awful.
It's in here somewhere.
Arms were uneven.
Let me lighter it real quick. It's very dirty.
Pussy.
This has been in my bucket for a very long time, hiding. It's a whale. This is
Oh, you're a flat little whale, though,
it's
isn't
my
he?
first whale.
Oh.
I know you said other than when you first started crocheting. I started crocheting with clothing actually. So that is this is like my first amigurumi.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find my actual whales now. So my whales now look like this
Oh yeah.
compared to that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mystery Dragons.
Aw.
Oh no, I threw him in the market bucket. He's not going in the market. Okay. So I finished my pots. What do I work on now? I have an order for an axolotl, or I could market prep. I think I need to work on the order, unfortunately.
I think I want to put a different star. This one looks lopsided. So I think I'm going to make another star. It's not that bad. I don't know. I'll decide later. I'll leave this one to the side for now. And start the other one. I need to make another star anyway for this one. And if anybody does want the pattern for this, I have the Etsy listing in my live video from yesterday in the description.
How do I get to the video that I used?
Yellow.
Well, thank you, Mystery Dragons.
Thank you. Let's make another star.
Playlist. Crochet ideas. So I have 2 market bags for my market, but I kind of want to make a third one as well.
How long is it? You didn't take you long to make them, did it?
I could finish it in a day.
Yeah. You're fast.
If I like actually sat down and worked on it. I have an issue okay, so I guess this is before my medication that I just started. I have a very bad lack of energy. Like I'm tired constantly.
Me too.
So it's like I guess I procrastinate till the very last second or I just crochet I crochet for like 10 minutes and then I'll sit on my phone for like 30.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've been doing good since I started the medication, but
I'm the same way. It's hard for me. Like the longest I ever sit still and crochet is either A, when I'm on live stream, or B, when it's like nighttime and I'm here with my husband and we're watching something. Like that's the only time I like really sit down and do it.
yeah, the live streaming definitely helps.
It does.
What if I put my devil eyes on the axolotl?
Depends on the colors. I mean, you know.
Bright red eyes on the axolotl. He's angry.
I always used to be scared of the rabbits, the white rabbits with like the red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They used to freak me out. I was like, I can't imagine having one of those in my room and like looking over in the middle of the night at those red eyes. Now they're not as creepy, but when I was little, oh, I know why this doesn't look right. It's because I'm chaining 3 for all the little points of the star, and if my tension is off a little bit, then all the different points of the stars are different. Try to make the chains all the same size. That's 4. I saw a pattern for like a sun, but it looked kind of complicated because I think you had to like, I can't remember if you had to make all the points for the sun, like a sun pillow, and then sew them together and then sew it on, or how it worked. But it looked kind of confusing. But I feel like if I made one in the right colors, that I know somebody who would buy it. So I kind of want to try it.
I've always wanted to make a sunflower granny square bag.
Oh yes, that sounds cute. I should make something like that for my friend because sunflowers remind me of her for some reason. I think it's her brown hair, but I don't know. For some reason, sunflowers, I just think are. Again, it kind of doesn't look like a star. I may try to figure out a whole different thing, but we see. I wonder if a picot stitch would look better than a chain 3.
Did you say a picot stitch?
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I think it's, if I'm remembering right, it's where you chain 3 and then you slip stitch into the first chain that you made. When I first heard of it, I thought, oh God, what is that? Because one of my Wooble kits that I got, because I bought like a 4-pack of succulent Woobles, like little plants.
Yeah.
When I got married, that was like my present to myself. And so I still have one I haven't done because I was worried about that stitch. But then I had to do it for something else, and it really wasn't bad at all. It's literally just like chain 3 and a slip stitch. So I just need to do that one. I still need to finish that one. I haven't done it yet. The kit. It's an intermediate one, and that was the first intermediate one, so I was nervous. But I think you'd be fine.
I just realized the music turned off.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, we did it again. Sometimes I can play music.
Are you still there? Oh. Guys, what happened? She froze. Or I froze. Is anybody still watching? Please tell me. This happened to me on the last live stream I did with her. My phone died in the middle of it. She left. Let me see if I can get her back in. How do I do it? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay.
My phone died. I thought it was plugged in, and it turned out because I turned off the Christmas tree that the outlet wasn't on. And anyway,
It's okay. I did the same thing last time.
Right? I was gonna say we both had the same problem, didn't we? Oops. Sorry, guys. I was like, oh no, I will be back. I sent you a message really fast. I was like, oh no, I got my iPad out. I was like, crap. Because I was like, I finished my sentence and I looked up and I was like, it's quiet. And I was like, oh, she's gone. No.
Yeah, you like glitched mid sentence, and I was like, oh, something happened.
Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's finish this one. This here.
I should be able to get this axolotl done by 2.
Ooh, you're so fast. Can't get over how fast you are. I'm tempted to make 2 stars because it doesn't say 2, but part of me wants to make 2 stars and put one on each side, but I think it's okay. I might do that if I was selling it though.
5 rounds.
But if I was going to say earlier, we were talking about making a snowman. If I make a snowman, I'm pretty sure I know somebody who might be interested in buying a snowman. So that's good.
Hmm.
They collect them, and the first time I ever made one, they were my first customer actually.
Oh.
Um, they bought the snowman, and they're really sweet. They even gave me a wedding gift when I got married. They were like, "Would you mind if I sent you some extra cash on PayPal and gave you?" I was like, "No, like that. Thank you."
That's good.
Absolutely, sure, yeah, I'll take it. It was really sweet. That didn't. That doesn't look good. We got to redo this.
Hey, Moonrose.
Oh, hi, Moonrose. Long time no see. Just kidding.
Hey,
What are you
Moonrose
doing?
was new on my stream yesterday.
Oh,
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Chris.
Yes, welcome back. Trying to fix this star on this darn tree. I sewed it on and it looked weird, so I got to redo it. It's okay, Chris. I left too and came back. My phone died on me. All right. I meant to charge it last night and then I totally forgot. And then this morning something occurred to me. I was like, because I can't charge it and use my mic at the same time.
Mhm.
So, because I have to plug it into the thing. So, I was like, crap. Right. If I do it here, maybe it'll look better. Just want it to look nice.
How was yesterday for you two?
Oh, yeah, it was good. It was good for me. I hope it was good for you.
It was great. I got a lot of work done last night, and I was up till 4 in the morning.
Right? Very productive. Let's see. Emily doesn't mess around over here.
I don't understand. So, how people have markets every weekend can have all of their Etsy orders and stuff and still work and do everything. Like,
How do they? Yeah, I don't
I don't
understand that
understand.
either. That seems kind of almost impossible.
Like, they have to be staying up till like 4 in the morning every day.
They have to be, because there's no way. When do they have time to be crocheting like that? I mean, some of them sit there and crochet while they're at the market, but even that, like, if you're selling stuff, you're going to have to constantly stop.
Right.
So, which hopefully you are. So, all right, I think that's good. If I can weave in my ends here, I'm gonna knot it and then leave it in. I might go back and add another star on the back side to kind of make it where it looks good from two angles. I mean, it looks fine from this angle too, but I think if I put another one on the other side, that'd be cool.
Moonrose has 9 hats ready to go.
Ooh, look at you. Got all my husband's stuff made, and I think his last gift, yeah, is shipping or getting here today. So I'm done with his stuff. It's just all the other stuff I gotta figure out and make. All right. This through here. Okay. Pull. I'm so glad I figured out. I knew I was gonna make the reindeer, but I was scared I wasn't gonna like the pattern. But I'm glad I liked it enough to finish it and do it again.
It's adorable.
Right? It's Rose and Lily, and they're always so good. The free pattern. And I love their dinosaur pattern too. It's my favorite. The only thing that's tricky about it though is there's like one part in it where it says do a couple stitches to get to the back of the head. So
What?
that's up to interpretation. Obviously, how many is too many and how many is not enough. And then if you don't exactly meet in the back of the head's gonna be like angled like this. Like the body will be facing one way and the head will be looking this way or that way.
Yeah.
So You have to do it just right. That's the only thing I don't love about that pattern, because one time I did it and the head was just ever so slightly. It was one stitch off, and so the head was just ever so slightly tilted. But it's really cute though. Other than that, it's a little T-Rex pattern.
Is ear warmer same as hats or a different price? I
Depends
would
on the
say
kind of ear
different.
warmers, maybe. I don't know, but different, I think. What do you think?
I would say different.
Mm.
Like, depending on how long you make a hat, I feel like I would sell this hat for 25. If I made it into an ear warmer, maybe I'd sell an ear warmer for 20.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
So like a beanie for 25, an ear warmer for 20. Depending on your range of prices, I don't know if you price higher or lower.
I would tend to agree. A little bit lower than a hat. I think that's a good idea. All right. Ta-da. I do like the brighter star on it, actually. All right, so now let's get all these little tails out of my way. I see you, little baby. Hold on. Put this over here. Other pattern out for the other one. Oops, here as well.
I lost track of where I was at.
No, I'm like, where am I? Okay, there's my pattern.
I have to restart the whole thing because I messed it up.
Oh no. Crap. Brown for the base. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna mute for a second.
I literally miscounted. Well, I dropped my stitch marker, and then I picked it back up, and then lost track of where I was at. So now I'm frogging the whole entire thing, and I'm just restarting. Hey, Bradley. How are you? I'm doing good.
Okay, sorry, I knocked my tripod over. He knocked my light over. A lot happened just then. All right, but we're good now. I could see that he was about to come over here and like start barking at me, so I was like, let me just cut him off before.
He was giving you the eye.
Yeah, he was. He definitely was. All right. Oh, hello, Bradley. Yeah, my husband's best friend since childhood loves mushrooms, and he has started to grow them in his room, which he has like the whole little kit and everything. And he's like, he's always at our house checking the phone, making sure that the temperature is right in his room, and it's so funny. But he loves it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Right? Yeah. Apparently you can make, I think they have like, I guess it's like a little tent almost for it, so like it stays humid and everything inside.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so he's got mushrooms growing inside. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna grow mold. He needs to be careful. But I think he's okay.
See, my thing is I like mushrooms, but I would never eat a mushroom.
Oh really?
Yes.
So you just like the aesthetic of the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. So I could eat them, but I don't love them. Like I could eat them, but I don't love them. I think I liked them when I was little, like a little baby. My parents would give them to me off the pizza or whatever, but because they didn't even like them. I don't even. They must have got them by accident and then let me try it, because I don't even know why they would have gotten mushrooms on their pizza, because they don't eat mushrooms. Oh, I got my little mushroom stitch markers. They're cute.
Yeah, I saw them on your Instagram. I love them.
I'm getting used to using them because they're like the little earring clasp kind of mechanism thing, but they're cool. They're cute. And I figured if nothing else, I would use them to like hold my places in projects if they were like annoying to open and close, you know?
Yeah.
But they're not. They're not really bad. Ooh, 7 in a magic ring. How exciting.
Not all mushrooms trip you out.
Right? No.
Not all.
Me and my parents weren't making me trip out as a child. You know. You have mushrooms in your yard. Yeah, we have a lot of mushrooms growing in the woods behind our house. I've seen some really cool ones. Some of them look like coral. They're really cool.
I love those ones.
I think my husband says it looks like Elsa's castle or something. 6. All right. Oh no, it's 7. I'm so used to putting 6 in a magic ring. There we go. My stitch counter thing.
Oh, my mommy. Thank you.
Huh. Hello. I swear if that kid knocks over my light again, we're gonna fight.
I am making an axolotl right now.
Ooh, and I am making another one of these little Christmas trees with little beads on the end. That's one. That doesn't look right. Oh, okay, that is right.
I do like live streaming with another person because the chat is underneath the camera, so you can like actually see.
Right? I know. It's always hard. And then the other thing too for me is because my background is so white, you might have the same problem. That like at the top you can't see how many people are in here or how many likes there are because the top
Yeah.
of your white and the text is white. So I just ignore it at this point. Like I never even see it.
Welcome back, Pet World.
Yes, welcome. Oh, you just made Christmas decorations. Exciting, exciting. I know it's only 19 days away.
I'm so excited. I am so horrible with Christmas gifts. I already gave Austin like half of his presents.
I'm terrible too. I can never figure out what to get my husband because he's a man, and so half the time if he wants something, he's gonna buy it for himself anyway. And then he never has any suggestions as to what to get him. And I don't want to get him like I don't know stuff for work or it's like giving him socks or underwear, you know. And so I'm like I never know what to get him. So I finally figured out some stuff and then made him some things. So hopefully he's like, you don't have to get me anything. I'm like, that's not how Christmas works.
I got him a Lego set and a Pops figure of Spider-Man.
Oh man, Pets World says it's 18 days for her. Dang it, she's ahead of us. She's gonna get Christmas before us. Darn it. Because it's nighttime there for her, so she's getting it. And let's see. 3, single, and an increase. Okay. Single. I'm glad I'm doing this because otherwise I probably would be doing other things and I need to get this done. So I don't stress about it. Oh, Christmas is the 24th, but we open the presents after dinner. Oh, is that how you guys do it in Denmark? Really? If they aren't friends, how do you think they would go live?
I've been like silently laughing at that.
Right, I just saw it.
I was like, do I say anything?
Right. Oh, man, that's funny. Because Pets World was saying that in Denmark they don't have stockings. I think she said they put their shoes in the window.
What?
Right? Isn't that cool? It's like my husband was like, "Wait, what?" And then my husband said, "Well, what if they forget they have candy or something in their shoes?" And I was like, "Honey, I'm pretty sure they clean them out pretty well because you know that that's where it's going. So it's not like you're not
Right.
expecting." So I think it's funny they have those tradition. Oh, you're good, Naomi. You're good. No worries. No worries. We met through YouTube. I think I popped into one of her live streams one day. I always love to see people crocheting, and it's always nice to find somebody similar in age too. And so yeah, shoes. And Saturday you get candy, and Sunday it's a gift. Last time you got Christmas earrings. Ooh, that's cool. I like hearing about the other countries and their traditions. I think it's cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can to get back to where I was at.
Right? I know. So fast. Ow. Let's see. I get into like a zone sometimes, and then I'm like really fast. But other than that, I'm not very particularly fast. Like in the middle of
Hey,
the night,
Zai.
I'm good.
How's it going, Zai? How are you doing?
No. Ooh, casually crocheting with plastic bags. I bet that's like a whole ASMR experience right there.
Yeah, Zai is the one who told me about the plastic scrunchies and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
About the plarn.
The plan. One, two.
What are you making out of the plastic bags?
Right? Good question.
Good. I messed up my axolotl, so I'm like trying to fix him really quick.
I think I've made 2 axolotls in the past, 2 different patterns. They were pretty good size.
Making a scarf out of plastic bags. Whoa.
Just don't wear it too long or you'll be sweating under that thing. Have a sweaty neck. What part of the axolotl are you making?
The head.
Let's see, 5 single.
I'm about to attach the eyes here in a second.
Loose tension, Amy. Loose tension. The part in the pattern says reduce your tension to complete round 5, and you have to do slip stitches all around.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to really remind myself to do it loosely because I'm not a loose crocheter normally.
Yeah, me neither. Whenever I make coasters, I struggle. Like the regular ones, not the granny square ones. I always struggle to make them. Where are my eyes? These ones. So I got regular, what are they? 12 millimeter safety eyes, plastic eyes.
There you go. I gotta get some 15 millimeter eyes. That reminds me, I gotta remind my husband and myself that I have to order those tonight. I have to do it through him because I'm gonna order them on Amazon. And he has the Prime account. But I need some to fit these reindeer because I don't have any more. I just remembered that. How am I supposed to make reindeer if I don't have any eyes?
Right.
And the other ones I think are just going to be too big that I have. Yeah,
Let's see if that's straight.
I'm pretty sure they're 15 millimeters. I had to measure them myself with like a measuring tape because they came in like one of those packs of like a bunch of different sizes, and none of them say like what size they actually are. So I'm thinking they're 15 millimeters if I measured correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that's right, and I'll get those.
I always struggle to make the safety eyes straight.
I know, I was having that problem with my pickle the other day. Because, we're working in a spiral, so it's difficult to make things like line up sometimes.
Right.
I had to take one of the eyes off and put it back on, and that was not fun.
How do you get them off? Because mine won't ever come off.
So there's this little tool that came with mine, and it came on Amazon with like the plain black safety eye kit, and it's like a little handle, and then it's basically like I'd go get it, but literally all it is basically like a needle, like the point of a needle, and it's pretty sharp, and you pry them with that, I think, and that's the only thing I could ever think that was used for, and so that's what I use it for. since it came with the eyes. So
Right.
you kind of pry them off. It's not
Interesting.
the easiest thing, but it can be done. But I don't know about like the sinker eyes. They probably can't come back off. They're like they're
Yeah,
on
I've tried, but it's just I don't know.
plastic. Never heard of it. Sounds so strange. Everybody understands plastic bags is the ASMR. I can make it the size that I want. Oh, that's true. I never. I guess you could make the yarn like however thick or whatever you want to.
Amy, how long did you want to go live for? Because I know we didn't really like.
I know we didn't talk about it. It doesn't matter. It's up to you, really. Whatever is
I'm cool
fine.
to keep going if you want to.
Okay. Like I said, I'm fine because I need to get this done anyway. So I'm good. Baby boy is about to snuggle his little self under the blanket. Good.
I'll probably hop off of here by 12:30 because I need to go to the store and get the ornaments.
Yeah, I hope you can find them.
I should, but I don't know. A lot of the Christmas decorations here have been sold out, so
I hope you can.
unfortunately you can only go live with one other person on YouTube, but on TikTok you can go live with other people, but
Right.
we don't do TikTok.
Yeah.
I tried doing TikTok, it just is not for me.
Yeah. I kind of feel that way too. You can only go live with unless you have like StreamYards or anything, which I don't know how it works. I've even downloaded it and still couldn't quite figure it out several months ago. But there's some way to do it through like StreamYards, but I'm not sure how it works. I need to ask one of the other ladies one day because they do it a lot with like 4 or 5 people, and I need to ask them how do you do that.
The Discord link is expired. Give me just a second, I'll get you a new one.
Aw.
Yeah, I have yet to update that. And everybody tells me every stream, they're like, hey, the Discord link. And I'm like,
Whoops.
sorry.
It's easy to forget when you're
Yeah.
not on live. So
Discord. I need to redo the Discord and like actually add in channels and stuff now. Like announcements and memes and all that stuff.
cool. Continue with good tension. Okay. Round 6.
Yeah, if you press the link, it'll take you into the server. You just have to hit accept and then it'll take you in there. Bye, Naomi. Have a good day.
Bye.
What's the Discord with question mark crocheted?
With crocheted with? Hey?
I'm confused. What's the question?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Pets World? What the Discord with? Or what it's about? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, it's for crochet. Let me see.
Huh. That is weird.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, I do. I've done this before. Hang on. So I'm gonna comment on the announcement that I made in the community section of my channel. If you go into there, I'll comment in the section the Discord link.
Chris says I use scissors to pop excuse me, to pop the backs off the eyes. It's a good idea too. Just have to be careful. Because then you can do it from both sides. Because I was doing it from one side at a time and that was not easy.
I just pinned it. So it should be in there now. You can also melt the eyes so they're safer for children like the back. Yeah, I melt the backs of mine.
Yeah. Does help a little bit. Let's see, 2 rounds of those. I just no wait, I did one. I need to do one more.
But always be careful of children under the age of 3.
Yes. I did a rhino for a little like 1-year-old, and I had to obviously embroider the eyes, and I was so nervous because I had promised them that I could do it, and I had never made the rhino before, and then I had to embroider eyes on top of that, and I was like, oh no, but it actually turned out pretty good. I did fight over it for like a good 45 minutes, but it turned out pretty good.
I make the mistake sometimes of saying I can do stuff and then I can't actually do it.
I know. That's the worst.
Have a good day, Pet World.
Bye. Have fun. Let's see. One more round after this, and I'm done with the base. I like crocheting the tree and the base together. For some reason, that's my favorite part.
Are you on another one now?
Yeah. I'm almost done with the base part, and then I gotta do the green part. Because it's just like a comb before you add the ruffles to it.
Whenever it says leave a long tail for sewing, I'm always so scared. Like, how long? Like, what do you mean?
I wish they were like more specific, but I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna leave a lot because I never want to not have enough.
Literally, I
It's
just
annoying when you sew. So
left this whole entire thing because I was like, I don't know.
same. I've heard leave as much as 3 times. We'll go around like the circle, like so you're doing a head, so like around the neck 3 times. I've heard that's how much you should leave, but I still just leave way more.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that that's always true, and I think it would depend on how you sew and how many times you're going to sew around and all that kind of stuff. If you're going to sew it more than once, or
I need to get a scrap yarn bag.
right. I need to get another.
There's so much scrap yarn.
I don't like to stuff my pieces with scrap yarn though, because I found that when I would go to like embroider things or like weave in my ends, I would get stuck on those like pieces of yarn inside of it.
Oh.
That's the only reason I don't do that. I don't know why, but I was getting stuck on things.
Yeah, I don't do much embroidering, but it does make sense.
Let's see, 8. Single and an increase into the front loops only. Single. Let's mark it. Increase. There we go.
All right, there we go. Now we have a head.
Yay! Little eyes! Yay! One increase. One increase. Come on.
Last night is catching up with me.
Oh, I know it does about this time of day, doesn't it? It's like, oh,
Yes.
but I'm the same way. Like I had problems staying awake when like I didn't have my medicine. So like I totally, because I think my antidepressant makes me tired, and so it just me.
They just switched my antidepressant to Wellbutrin, which is supposed to give you energy.
Yeah, I think that was my next option, was going to try that.
Yeah. Well, I will let you know how it goes.
Right, but I didn't quite get there yet. But that was the next step, maybe.
Well, Discord.
Because I didn't want to lose like whatever progress I had already built.
I always hate switching my meds because it's like you have no idea how it's gonna go.
Yeah. And meds can make you feel really weird. Like if you are used to taking an antidepressant and then you don't take it all of a sudden, it'll make you feel way worse than you would naturally feel without having anything in your system. Those like quote withdrawals are way worse. Like you feel crazy.
Right. Yeah, what is it called? I took a gene site test to test which medicines were gonna react better to my chemistry.
Oh, cool.
It costs like $300 with my insurance, but it basically tells you like even if you smoke, it'll tell you like what reacts to that, and then like if you don't smoke, what reacts to it.
Yeah.
So it goes based off your chemistry and your DNA.
Yeah, that's cool. Never heard of that.
Hey, crochet art. I'm
Hello.
50 plastic bags in. I went to my neighbors and they gave me 30. Nice.
Ooh, there you go.
Go to like Kroger where they have the plastic bag things and just steal them all.
I was gonna say, and you'd be surprised if you get the right employee at one of those, they'll give you some bags.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
mean, you're recycling them anyway, so.
Yeah. Because I know my neighbor like needed them for like they had this like little, I don't know if it's like a trash can or something that they had that they needed those bags for, and they like asked for them, and they gave them like an entire chunk of those bags. So you would be set for a while if you found the right employee. All right, let's see.
I'm waiting for this dress from Shein to come in. I'm very
Ooh,
scared to see if it fits or not.
yeah, it's always
But it's
nervous.
for Christmas. And if it
Ooh.
doesn't fit, then I won't have anything to wear for Christmas.
Oh no, that's not good. Well, hopefully it fits. But I know shopping online is hard. I can't imagine trying to shop online right now because I have no idea what size I am because I've gained like almost 20 pounds since my wedding.
Oh, I felt that.
I think it's more like 15, but it's getting there. It's getting close to 20. I told my husband, I was like, can you plug in the Wii Fit for me? Because I would do it, but our TV is like a weird smart TV, and so I don't know. But I'm gonna let him do it. So I'm like, can you plug in the Wii for me so that I can like exercise again on the Wii Fit, please? Uh,
Yeah, we have the Wii, but it doesn't do much. Maybe I need to invest in a Wii Fit.
right. I looked the other day because I'm not 100% sure if my board still works, but I think they're like $50 used online, so they're not too bad.
Okay.
Because they used to be, like 100 or something, but obviously that was a while ago. And he was like, "Why do you want to do that?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. I just liked doing it before." And like it'll sit there and you can watch TV and like do steps on it and it'll count like how many steps you do or what. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I just felt like it would be a good idea. It's better than nothing for sure. I do also walk to work, but that doesn't do much for the upper body.
I'm gonna show this message because I find it really funny, but then I'm gonna
I
hide
was
it
gonna
after you
look
see
at it.
it.
I had looked at it, but I was going to. That is funny.
That's hilarious.
I didn't know when you clicked on it, it would show. I didn't know it did that. I can see it when you looked at it too.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
I guess I shouldn't have made that public, but
I don't know. It's funny. I could see it maybe because I'm a mod or maybe because I'm on here with you. I don't know if everybody could, but that's
yeah,
funny.
I think now that you're a mod, you have all like access to everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Crochet, Christmas tree. All right. Tie and cut off your yarn. Excellent. No tail for sewing. Very good. I'm going to take this out. And then let's do the actual Christmas tree. Our little base for our tree.
Huh.
All right. Now I gotta get the green. Put up some yarn when I get done because I don't need all this yarn now. I gotta get a new shelf for my yarn. I have like one of those 9 cube storage things, and I
Mhm.
need another 9 cube storage because I'm getting a little full, and I have 2 boxes full of yarn that need to go in a shelf. So
Dang.
yeah. But one of those, to be fair, one of those is a box that is full from the stuff my grandma gave me. And
Okay,
then
that's
the other
valid.
one has a lot of yarn from when I did the scarf orders. I ordered a little too much yarn. So, to be fair, I didn't just buy a crap ton of yarn I didn't have any space for. I needed those yarns and then I was given the other yarns.
I need to buy a new bookshelf because when we were trying to rearrange the office, Austin broke it.
Oh no.
So so now it's like leaning onto one side.
Mm.
Who is Margot Robbie?
The girl who played Barbie.
Ah,
Yeah, I just realized
oh,
who that was. I was like, I had to think about it for a second. When you asked, that occurred to me who she actually was.
I am very bad with actress names.
I
Very
usually
bad with that.
do. I can't believe I got that one. I think I'm right. I think that's right. Pretty sure. I was actually picturing somebody else, and then I realized I was wrong. I was picturing the lady from Kill Bill. I don't even know her name, but Charlize Theron or whatever. I don't, no, that's not even her. See, I'm really bad too. I don't know. I was picturing somebody else. Hello. Welcome, agitated mama. I like your name.
Mood.
Right. I feel like that with Arthur sometimes. An agitated mama.
His eye says a plastic sticking onto them.
Alright, let's see. Magic green. See if I can. Whoa, that looks funky. Let's do that again. Oh, that's why it looks weird. I accidentally grabbed a single strand of the yarn by accident, not all four. You know what I really like for embroidery though is I don't know if you the Woobles kits come with this yarn and it's called Easy Peasy yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like instead of like acrylic having like the 4 strands, it's just one big strand. So it's better for beginners so they don't like accidentally only pull 2 of the 4 or whatever. But for embroidery and doing things like smiles, it's so much easier to get like a curved smile with that yarn for me.
Mm-hmm.
And even doing like the eyes and stuff. So I highly recommend like the Easy Peasy black yarn if you need to like find something good for embroidery. I do embroidery floss and all that stuff too. But it's something about this that it's easy to get that like curved smile with.
That is a very nice rounded smile.
Right? It's that yarn, I'm telling you. I mean, it's a little expensive. I think it's like might be $12 a skein, but it's gonna last you forever if all you're doing with it is smiles and stuff. So
Ben says we look like sisters from a different mother.
Brother from another mother. Let's see. There we go. Put a stitch marker in here. And keep going. I need to reset my stitch counter. So, do you count your rounds completely in your head and your stitches?
What do you mean?
Like when you're on round 5 and you're doing like 7 single crochet and an increase, are you counting your rounds in your head and remembering I'm on round 5 and still counting all your like things at the same time, or do you like write it down? Or
I count it in my head, or I try to at least.
You're good at that then. I can't imagine trying to. My husband's like, why can't you just remember? And I'm like, because it's too many numbers at once.
A lot of me doing this is just hoping for the best.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you can do that because I certainly cannot. I have to either write it down or have my stitch counter here so that I can remember what round I'm on.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I have the pattern right now in front of me, like I see where it's like different so that I can like remember that place.
Yeah.
But then if I'm doing single crochets all around, then I have to count it in my head.
Yeah. I would get lost if I did that. That looks like more than 6, but I think it is just 6. It is. Okay. Now what? 1, 2. Okay. Single and an increase. We can get into the first stitch. There we go. We're both having that problem today.
Yes.
Sometimes I try to sneak in there before I close the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps a little. Increase.
So with the granny square ornaments, are you crocheting like 2 granny squares and then sewing them together?
So yeah, you make 2 granny squares and then you basically crochet down 2 sides of the granny square.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the bottom, they have you join with like a single crochet and then single crochet in every other stitch around.
Okay.
So that it gets a little smaller, and then you sew through all the front loops and finish closing it. and then the top is the same way. You also attach a new piece of yarn and then single crochet in every other stitch and then sew it closed with the front loops.
Hmm.
I think the person who I got the original pattern from, I changed it a lot because it didn't fit on my balls, but I used her like way to attach it and everything, and it's MJ's hook off the hook designs. Yeah, MJ, the letters M and J off the hook.
Where do I know that from? I think that's EMMJAY off the hook.
No. It's just the letters M and J.
I
You're
swear I
probably
knew that
thinking of
name's on
MJ. You're
TikTok.
probably thinking. Are you thinking of MJ from the chat?
Well, there's another MJ on TikTok.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe it could be spelled differently on TikTok because you never know if she could have gotten the same like name.
Right.
But that's what she is on YouTube. And she's the one also who makes some kind of granny square stockings, but I think hers are like big ones. So
Mhm.
if you're looking for the little ones, I would try maybe Miss Angie's channel because I think she has like the little ones where she literally made like a square, folded it in half, and then added like the little toe part, and then like put a little border around it. So
Okay.
yeah, those are like more simple.
I'm so curious, actually, because I want to see this granny square stocking.
Yeah, look it up. We got time. You can look it up. 1 minute consistent.
Oh yeah, MJ did the dumpster fire one.
Ah,
That's where I know it from. It's like a dumpster fire amigurumi.
yeah, I think I've seen that. I remember that. Ah,
Holiday weave moss stitch stocking crochet pattern.
yeah, no, I want to try those too. They look cool.
Okay, I see the moss stitch ornaments.
I don't know how far back they are, to be fair. Let's see. I think
I'm
did I
seeing
just
moss stitch for this year.
I don't know if she. Yeah, it may not have been this year. To be honest, it could have been from last year. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
If
Well, Zai, you could try doing 2 chains and then making a circle out of that. So you do, I think it's 2 or 3 chains, and
yeah,
then doing a slip stitch into the first chain, and then it makes a magic ring for you. Or like not a magic ring, but it like makes a circle.
yeah. Because you can also do where you chain 2, and then instead of putting your stitches into the magic ring, you just put all those stitches into the first chain that you made.
Mm.
That works too. There are ways around it. For
I'm
sure.
thinking about making a stocking. And then if it doesn't sell at the market, I'll just keep it for myself.
There you go. That works. 1, 2, 3. I want to make some one year, but I don't think this year is the year. Because we have our little Dollar Tree stockings over there, which work just fine. But it would be cool to have something nicer. We just have never changed them since we got our very first ones.
Right. We got all new stockings this year. Austin's tradition is to have like the random cool looking stockings, and my family's tradition is to have like the matching stockings with the names written on them. And he was like, "But I want my own stocking," and I was like, "Okay." So we have very different traditions.
Yeah.
So for the past 2 years, I think we all had matching stockings, including with the dogs and cat stockings as well.
Aw, that's cute.
2, 3.
Which means no amigurumi. You can do it. You can do it. You can totally just Google that chain 2 method, and you can definitely get around that magic ring thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be fine.
This is not our first live. We go live quite frequently.
Yep. I went live yesterday and today, and I'm not going live tomorrow because that's too many days in a row. So I'm just going to take tomorrow off and go hang out and help my parents decorate their Christmas tree because they haven't done it yet. And we're going to make Christmas candy. which I'm excited about, which is like my great grandma's recipe, and it's so good.
I am going to a horse carriage festival
Ooh,
for they all have like Christmas lights and stuff on them. So I'm doing that tomorrow morning.
sounds fun. That's cool. Single crochet increase. That's cool. Where's carriage? I always wanted to go on a carriage ride. I don't think I've ever been on one.
This sounds like an echo. I don't know how to fix.
I don't either. I don't know who it is either. Could be anything.
Because like between me and you, we sound fine.
Yeah, I know. Huh. I don't know. I might pop. Let me see. Let me see. Trying to see if I hear it. We're not talking. We're just looking down.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just waiting for us to talk so I can see if I hear it. Okay. No, I don't hear it. I don't know. I hear you.
Echo.
I hit Santa.
Echo.
Did you go to the gym?
Depends on the day.
Right?
I try to sometimes, but quite frequently or recently, no.
Yeah. We do have one gym in town, but that's the only gym in town.
You sound like you live in the middle of nowhere.
I do. So my great grandparents bought this farm in the like 30s or 40s, and so all my family lives here on my dad's side, and so we live on it. And it is basically in the middle of nowhere, but yet town is only like 15 minutes away, so it's not too bad. Like a with a Walmart and things like that. But like if I want to go anywhere like Michael's or anything, I've got to go like an hour.
Oh wow. See, I've always wanted to like live on a farm, but at the same time, then I'd have to drive longer distances and do all that, and have to take care of the animals and whatnot.
I'm thankful we don't really have like too many animals anymore. They used to have all the animals and grow all the crops and do all the things, but now we just have my parents have chickens, my cousins have like some goats, pigs, and chickens, and then let's see what else. I think that's it. And then we just have like our regular garden, and then other than that, they just grow a lot of hay. So basically just an old farm now, but it's still nice to be out here sometimes, but it has its advantages and its disadvantages.
Okay.
But I'm lucky.
Someone made a flower shirt with porn.
What? I was gonna say, I thought maybe I remembered somebody making some kind of outfit out of it when we were thinking about what people make with it. Crazy. Wouldn't be very comfortable, but
My only question is like, would it feel like a sweatsuit or no?
That's what I feel like it would be. It would depend, I guess, if there's like any holes in it. Like, is it breathable like that or no?
Right. Like, no judgment or anything, but
yeah. But is it practical? If I wear this in the summer. That kind of... Oh boy. I have a fake text message. Great. Lovely. U.S. Post. You have a USPS parcel being cleared due to the detection of an invalid zip code. Yeah, right. Okay, sure.
All right. I'm going to have to wind up my yarn here in a minute.
Oh, is it going crazy?
Yes.
I have a yarn stand, but I never hardly use it anymore.
Yeah, I just bought this yarn winder and it does wonders.
I need to get one, but the thing is, I didn't know whether to get like a big one, like go ahead and get a big one so I could do like blanket yarn with it, or if I need to get a little one and a big one, or I don't know.
Well, I know you don't have a Hobby Lobby around you, but the Hobby Lobby around us. There was one there for $15, and it's a
Mhm.
small one,
Yeah,
and it just looks like this.
yeah, yeah. Suctions to the table or whatever, or grabs it somehow.
Yeah, it's got a attachment that can hook to the desk.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I was gonna have to buy one before I could finish those scarves because I thought I was gonna need to like unravel one and fix it.
Hmm.
But I made it. I made it work without one, thankfully. Because I was like, I don't want to spend the money I'm making on these for that right now. Single crochet, and now I need another stitch marker so I can mark the row front loop only stitches or back loop only stitches. Mark the front row.
I just caught my cat dragging the line.
Wait, dragon what?
It said the line.
Oh, oh, the
I'm
loud.
assuming I meant the yarn line or something.
Right. Oh Lord. I'm so glad Arthur doesn't really care about my crochet stuff. He could care less. Even the stuffed animals he could care less about. He knows they're not his somehow. But every time I make something for my in-laws, their dogs try to grab it. So they have to be careful.
The amount of focus that is going into this.
Are you following a pattern or are you just making it up?
Following a pattern.
Okay. I just didn't know. Do you live in Alaska? No, neither one of us are from Alaska.
Guess which state I live in.
Right? Not that one.
Guess
Although
where I live.
it's cold outside, but it's not that cold. Thank God.
Okay. 3 single crochet, 3 decrease.
One more stitch here. Okay. Why does this look so fat? I don't know. No. 6. Now I'm on to 7. 5. Okay.
I think Nova might be joining here in a second.
Oh, I don't know if I know.
Somebody from the Discord server asked if we were still live.
Oh, she just.
Okay. Should I? Okay, so should I put this dinosaur in a package? Or should I? So it's for an online order, or not an online order, it's for an in-person order. Should I package it up so they can just unwrap it while they're there?
Yeah, maybe. Because they're probably going to want to see it, right? You would think.
Or I could like just bring it in and have everybody look at it and be like, oh my God, you made something.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Either way would probably be good. I don't know. It depends on how much attention you want. Unfold my leg.
I think I might wrap it because then she could just like she could just like open it up while we're at work.
Yeah, there you go. It's cute. And you put that song on there, and I was like, oh, on your short. I was like, that's going to be in my head now. Aw, hi, Stacy. Welcome.
Stacy.
Long time no chat with you either, haha. Or you can make a Jurassic Park movie using your dinosaur.
I want to make them in all of the colors. So one of the goals for my Etsy shop, because you know how there's like different customizations for the colors of stuff, I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to make one of each
Ooh, yeah.
so that I could actually take the picture of it, actually have the product so people can see it, and then do that. but the amount of time it will take me to get through all of that is going to be a while.
Yeah, it will take a minute, that's for sure. All right, what round am I on? 7. Increase. 5. Increase. Yes, yes. I'm surprised my husband found your channel. He did good. Maybe he saw my post.
He did do good.
I was like, how did he? Because I was gonna tell him. I just said, remember, I'm going live in a few minutes because he had just got to work, and so I just figured, I don't know, I didn't think he would come in because I didn't know if he would find it or not, but he sure did. Yay. 4. 5. This is good because after I finish this tree, that means I just need to make a couple more reindeer, and I will be almost done with Christmas gifts. Woohoo! Hold on, that count's not right. See, I knew something looked funny. What's wrong with this count here? I'm supposed to have 21 after this is all said and done. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, dropped it. Crap. Keep counting over again because I keep dropping it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Which I'm supposed to have before, but how come? So this is 14. This would be 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21.
So close.
Figured it out. I got it. I don't know what was wrong, but I figured it out. Okay. Now I should have 21 stitches. And does it look weird? Does it look okay? I don't know if I like the way this looks. I'm tempted to start mine over. Daggone it. Huh. Actually, just pull it back and redo it because something screwed up something. I should have 18 stitches, and then I should have 21 stitches. You shouldn't be this complicated. My husband's always like, it's not that hard, is it? And I'm like, well, sometimes it gets confusing.
Yeah.
He's like, but you're counting. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but counting gets confusing too.
Yes, definitely. I think after I finish the bottom portion of the axolotl, then I'll head off of here.
Alright, sounds good. Let me get me some lunch afterward. 5. Now is my count right? Yay, I think it's right this time, isn't it?
I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Whatever, we are starting over because it's still not right. Don't like it. It's gotta be right. My husband hates the sound of frogging. He's like, why are you doing that? You just worked on that forever. What are you doing pulling it back like that for? Because I gotta fix it.
Frogging makes me so sad.
Right? It's gotta be right though. Because I'll pull it back like 3 rows if I mess up somewhere in a blanket. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes. Can't help it. It must be right. I don't want to sell it to them with like a flaw in it, and then they're like, what is this? Aw, good, Stacy. I'm glad. Glad you find it relaxing. Yeah, Emily's very chill. Her lives are very relaxing, for sure.
Yes, that is the vibe I go for.
Yes.
So I did a single crochet around. Slip stitch in the next stitch. Why?
A lot of people don't like slip stitches, apparently.
It's not that I don't like them, but they're just kind of, I don't know.
They're finicky.
Sometimes it makes it look a little bit more clean, I guess,
Hmm.
in my opinion, but I also am just lazy.
There. Trying to mark the stitch and I couldn't do it. Alright, try this one more time. 1, 2.
Okay. We need to get more crochet live streamers on YouTube.
I know. There are a couple, but a lot of them I've noticed too are from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing. Which sucks. I mean, I'll watch them for a little bit, but I don't stay long because obviously I don't know what's going on. But like I saw one this morning when I woke up, and I think it was like they were making like hair ties and other accessories. And at first, I think they're like English because the title will be in English, but then I'll watch it for a minute, and I'm like, oh no, everything is not.
My Instagram is Micro-crochet, so my YouTube name. And then what's yours?
Mine is at Amy Elizabeth's Craft Corner.
Yes.
Yes. 2, 1. Wait, am I doing increases? No.
It's like a yellow half lemon.
Yeah. Come on. There.
Okay.
1 and an increase, not 1 and an increase.
And then you just put the two together, and then it makes a little dude.
That will be cute.
All right, I am going to hop off of here and go to Walmart and buy those things, the ornaments.
Good luck. I hope you find them. If you don't, Dollar Tree is the only other place I know of.
All right.
So.
I appreciate you joining me, and everybody who joined the stream today. It was very fun, very relaxing, got a lot of work done. So, okay. I will see you guys next time.
Bye.